Hello, everyone. We are The Lost Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, mini-series, and long-running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Tonight's Chapter 6 of the Caravan of Cthulhu. This night we are playing The Festival. Before we dive into it, do have just a few announcements to go through. The first being, our stream is sponsored. Not necessarily this one specifically, but in general, The Lost Caravan is sponsored by Soul Muppet Publishing. They are a publishing house that has just put out a ton of really cool games, one of which is Orbital Blues. You saw episode 2 of that very recently, and if you didn't, you can find that. I don't think the VOD's up anymore, but it'll be up on the YouTube channel very soon, just as soon as I'm a little less busy. But I love it. It's such a fun game, like space western. It's just go check it out, and you can use a link there in chat to go check out all their stuff. And if you decide to pick anything up with our link, it does go to support us and the content we make. So thank you very much. And like I said, all of our stuff goes onto our YouTube channel. So if you miss any of our streams at all, including everything from this week, you can find that all on our YouTube channel. There's over 300 videos, tons of great content, tons of great games, tons of great players. Just go check it out. I think that's... No, casting call for next month is still open. If you want to come roll some dice with us, please do. We would love to have you. We have a bunch of really cool games in the works, and yeah, we just love to meet new people. Which you can find on our Twitter or in our Discord. Link down below the big button that says Twitter. Discord. It's been a minute. It's been a day. I'm so focused on killing these beautiful characters. Just... Anyways, let's kick up some music. There we go. Before we dive on into this, I do want to go around, ask everyone who you're playing tonight, and what brings you to the sleepy little town of Stockton. And I have a third question, but I'm not going to ask it until we get to a point. First up is Elsie.
No, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this. You know that, right? Anyways, hi, I'm Elsie. I will be playing Clara Dowling tonight. She is a film star who is returning to... Where are we from?
This is Stockton.
Stockton. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm up to a great start. I'm so sorry, guys. From returning to Stockton, from just finishing up her little debut with a not big stardom role, but starring role in a film. And she's from this town originally, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Okay.
That's it.
Just a moment. This isn't the first time you've been to this festival. Last time you were here, it didn't go well. How did you die the last time you came to investigate this festival?
How did I die the last time I came to this festival? This is gonna bite me in the ass later. It's so... The music is very loud.
Sorry.
It spooked me. Okay. Like I said, this is going to bite me in the ass later, but I definitely got a little too friendly with one of the knife throwers. And in a lapse of judgment, one show or display of talent turned into, well, let's just say I couldn't wear that dress anymore, as blood doesn't come out too easy in the 20s.
And Need you to roll a die. Just let me know if you get even or odd. Doesn't matter what you roll.
I get to roll the even odd die?
Mhm.
Odd.
Beautiful. JD,
Yes, Hooper.
who are you playing tonight?
I am playing Viper tonight. He is a town local, and he has never left. He has been here the whole time.
Naturally. 'Cause, why would anything in this town drive you off?
Exactly. Why would I want to leave?
No one wants to leave. Everyone's happy here.
Yeah, especially my girlfriend.
Last year's festival. Something happened. You didn't survive. What happened?
You know, I think I wanted to prove myself to them, and the challenge they gave me was to handle one of the wild animals that they use in one of their routines. And let's just say that knife throwing is a very different skill than trying to tame a lion.
We don't ask where they got a lion, but nonetheless, we're unfortunately torn to shreds. Bonnie,
Uh-huh. Hi, I am Lonnie. I am playing Attorney Nell Finch tonight. And I think that I am likely here because I've probably done some attorney work for Clara over time. Maybe helped read through some of her contracts for acting or something like that. And I guess it seems like things didn't go too well the last time she went to this festival. So maybe it kind of made me think it was a good idea to be present at this one.
absolutely. And how did you die?
I think I, in total, like, separate life, not even at the festival, I think there was a day where I was trying to play everything by the book. I was, trying to play it safe. And I took a trolley thinking that, up to code, everything looks squeaky clean with it. And it got into a tragic accident that I didn't survive.
Collapsing of a ride is usually fatal for a lot of the occupants. What are you
Yes.
playing tonight?
I'm playing Richard Batten, a local who left and came back when he heard that mysterious fucked up shit was happening at his town.
Makes sense. That's what I would do. The natural course of action is to see in the news that someone or something in your town is wrong and rush home. How'd you die last time?
Tunnel of Love didn't even see it coming.
Pitch black. Hardly a sound. Ian, what are you playing tonight?
Hello. I am playing Nathaniel, who left town and has returned, and came back because they're a little curious about all the shenanigans going on. But he's also maybe caught some feelings for somebody in town, so he is lingering for those reasons.
Fair enough. How did you die last time you were here?
I wanted to impress somebody else that I had been dating at the time. And I thought, what a better way than to sneak to somewhere that we're not supposed to be to give us an overview of the rest of the carnival. And I didn't know that climbing on top of the funhouse would lead me to all of the exposed wiring up top. And they didn't find my body for a couple of days.
Very unfortunate. This place seems to have a lot of safety code violations.
Attorney Nell Finch is on it.
But, thanks to Elsie's role, I'm spending a villain point at the top of this very beautiful game. So that if any of you come to any situation where you want to escalate it to violence, I will need a sanity roll. This place is physically striking fear into you. I also promised that I was spending 6, not 5 villain points. We'll get to that in just a moment.
Wait, do I need to subtract another one?
Yes, using 6.
No, 7.
No, just 6. I also want to throw out the reminder that this is for charity. We are scaring our friends and subjecting their characters to horrible torture, all in the sake of mental health. We're supporting the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Every penny that we make goes directly towards them. We've raised something like $710, something like
11.
that.
11.
Every $5 you donate gives you the option of giving us either a hero point or a villain point. Obviously, hero points are meant to let these beautiful characters survive. Villain points likely do the opposite. But dive on into this. As the vehicle approaches the outskirts of Stockton, a picturesque town nestled between rolling hills, dense forests, the ocean not too far behind you, you're greeted with the surreal scene. This lazy afternoon sun casts its glow on the festivities already unfolding within the town's limits. Colorful banners flutter in the breeze, and cheerful melodies of a very lively band starts to reach your ears. The camera pans over to Stockton's main square, where you find this eclectic mix of stalls and attraction. Stalls laden with things like cotton candy, candied apples, and funnel cakes, filling the air with tantalizing scents. Laughter echoes from the spinning teacup ride, from the makeshift roller coasters. As our car pulls into the town, you're given hardly any notice. Everyone seems to thoroughly have thrown themselves in the festivities. For those of you that are traveling to this town, who would be arriving first?
Probably me. Seem very by the books, you know. If I'm not early, I'm late, kind of vibe.
No. Get out of the car. Look around. Are you here to meet someone, or are you just here on a vibe?
I think I'm planning to meet up with the rest of the group. At the very least, probably Clara, and maybe she might have alluded to there being more people coming as well, depending. I'll probably walk around. I'll probably have a clipboard, and even just from the entryway, just noticing, making sure they're actually making sure to take tickets, and no one's able to sneak in any way. There's no holes in the fence. Just from the start, I mean, we need to know who's going in and who's going out. We need to be prepared for, anything. So I'll keep myself busy just doing basically a lawyerly perimeter check, and every once in a while making notes.
Well, speaking of Clara, this morning, when you woke up, you knew what today was. You knew the people that were coming. You have that sense of dread that something bad has happened before at this exact festival, though you're not sure what. You sit up, look over the chair next to your bed, see your grandfather's old shotgun sitting there, staring at you. What would you like to do?
Hope I didn't put my points in shotgun.
Well, sure didn't.
I want to touch the shotgun. I didn't like my grandpa very much. He's kind of a dick. And I didn't leave that shotgun there, I'm assuming. So it's kind of not only unsettling that I woke up and had this like foreboding sense of like deja vu dread, that feeling like in the pit of your stomach you just can't shake. But to see that there, and I didn't put it there, is a little pushing me more towards the cuff of unsettling. I don't even want to like linger in my own home. And I want to get whatever this is over with and out of here as possible. Or at least out of my own home. But I've made a promise to Nell and to Viper that I would come back and that I would help with this festival thing. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go meet Nell at the carnival. And I'm not gonna touch the shotgun.
Step out of the room, obviously getting yourself dressed. Grab a quick bite, something to just rush out the door. See it again, just lying on the counter.
Like, I honestly don't know what her response to this would be because she didn't move it to her room and she didn't move it to the counter. And I honestly don't know how much of superstition she is. I guess in being an actress, she's probably got a heavy amount of superstition going on.
Right.
So at this point, before she leaves, she would like get like a towel or like, stop this, Hooper! I don't have time for this in my life right now. I already have Sunday to deal with and Monday. Today is Friday, so we're gonna deal with that now. So drink away, Hoop. One day those will be your tears. Anyways, she would get like a towel or a sheet or a bed, like a pillowcase or something, and not touch the shotgun herself because obviously touching something that may be like cursed would get bad luck to her. So she would use that as a barrier and like shove it in like the pantry or the closet or like under a counter. I don't know, in the bathroom, in the shower, somewhere where it's not in plain sight and nobody could accidentally get their hands on it by looking for, I guess, the shower. Like the attic, maybe. I don't know. Do I have an attic?
You now?
She put it somewhere. Okay, she put it in the attic. That's where I'm going to put it. I'm putting it in the attic. That's a creepy spot to put a shotgun that's appearing places.
Okay. And the shotgun definitely dealt with. Return, step out, and go look for your companions. Viper.
Yes.
What does your afternoon look like as you know that others are set to arrive? You know that it is the festival. You have this feeling of dread about this day, though not exactly sure why. You know that Nell should be arriving.
I think, with Kian's permission, that Viper is with Nathaniel and is doing his best to distract himself from that feeling of dread.
Nathaniel is very happily partaking.
We gotta keep it PG-13 around here. That's
Look,
what we're
we
known
didn't
for.
say we could be eating cake. Hoops.
It's-
we could
it's
be.
true.
Absolutely.
We could be sharing a
seem
slice
like
of cake.
cake-eating folk. Then yes, the two of you spending your time together, using this as an opportunity to distract yourselves from this dread, this just pit of darkness that's kind of been getting bigger and bigger as the day approached. What are the two of you doing? Obviously, fast forward.
I'm so sorry.
I just loved that look that me and Kian gave each other. That was incredible.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is the carnival set up yet?
Oh yeah,
Everything is up and running.
it's been all day since this morning.
I imagine. So Nathaniel runs a antique shop, and I have probably found, knowing that Viper is has very eclectic taste in the things that are interesting to them. I would imagine that I have probably taken Viper to the antique shop and am letting him pick out something, sort of as a celebration. It's the first day of the festival, and that's kind of what I can do for him. So.
Yeah, and nothing weird is happening here. It's fine. Everything
totally
is
fine.
so fine.
It's totally fine in this shop full of probably a lot of skulls.
Just a few, yeah. I'm gonna spend one of my villain points.
Oh, cool.
Of course you are.
Yep.
Why wouldn't I?
Yep.
I have so many to spend.
The last time that JD's character and my character were away from the rest of the group, it was very traumatizing for both of us, so I'm very anxious right now.
Would you both roll spot hidden, please?
Oh, shit.
Would love to. Sure. Yes.
Our first roll is the game.
Ooh, I put some decent points in that. Wait, why can't I click it? How
Is
do
your
I
sheet
lock
locked?
it? How do I lock it?
It's on the right-hand side, where it says like skills, combat, gear, backstory. It's on the right-hand side. There's a little lock symbol.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yeah. I needed that too.
Oh, please, please, please. Ooh.
That is 2 degrees of success from Nathaniel.
Mine doesn't seem to like me, Hoop.
Let's see what's going on. We click.
That's okay. I have a good enough score that JD doesn't have to roll. It's
So
fine.
if you click it, does that little box come up?
Haha. There we go.
See? I told you, JD.
96.
Hey, can I
We've got 19 hero points,
Yes.
JD.
You
But,
know what? Well, I'll try. Yes. I will spend a hero point to reroll.
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
Yes.
I regret to inform you,
Mhm.
but as my duty as an honest individual,
Mhm.
Ty has bought 5 more villain points for
Holy
you to
shit.
use specifically against me.
Hi, we love you so much. Thank you for one, supporting a beautiful cause, a beautiful charity, and two, working to ensure that Elsie receives all of the comeuppance from all of the goblinry that she has put out into the world.
Don't do anything. Also, we had
Elsie.
another donation of $40. We're almost at $800, folks.
Crazy. Crazy.
So, you know.
Well, that
Just thought I'd
is
be honest about it.
successes from both of you. As you are stepping into this antique shop, you both of you, start to notice that when you pass by a mirror, notice that there's just a little crack that's kind of shooting up from the bottom corner, which it's a little off, but it's not unheard of that someone would come through and bump an old mirror and it would crack. And you see like a set of, glass goblets also cracked. Another mirror cracked. The more you look, the more that things just look like they are not only currently cracked, but those cracks are growing. They are just spider webbing up anything that is remotely shatterable.
I know what things look like when they're about to shatter because I've had children in the shop before.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to kind of Nathaniel is kind of a broad-shouldered individual. He wears rings on all fingers on one hand, and on the other he has fashioned thank you. On the other he has fashioned some like very gnarly brass knuckles.
Also hot.
And he is a brawler by trade, and so probably a little bit by trade. He probably makes money doing it. But he is very much very protective of Viper, and so he is going to kind of put his arm around Viper and kind of push him back so that if anything does shatter in this moment, Nathaniel will be in front of Viper.
If things were to start shattering, it would be from every direction around you.
I will turn to Viper. We can pick out something later. This is maybe, I don't know what's happening, but this looks very unsafe.
I mean, do you think someone came in here and like broke your shit?
If they did it very well to where it could shatter in front of us in any moment. And I don't have any glasses with me right now. And I'm ushering both of us out of the door.
Need you both to roll your dodge.
Cool.
Come on.
Cool.
I was trying to protect my boyfriend.
Well, if you had failed, you wouldn't have to roll your dodge. You just would have failed.
I would have just gotten hit.
Yeah.
Hey!
That is a failure from Nathaniel, which makes sense because you are physically putting yourself in the way.
It's what I can't do math. What is that? 8 difference?
So if you click it, it'll do a little drop down and it'll give you an option to spend luck.
I'm spending luck.
Just 8?
Yes.
For
success.
Success from both of you. You are going to be taking the very bare minimum of damage. Well, I have dice on here. 2 points of damage as the entire room just explodes into glass and ceramic. The walls are torn to shreds, rugs, tapestries, glass cabinets, everything is just ripped apart.
Is there like a force with this that would like knock me to the ground, or would I fall to the ground because I am trying to dodge glass? Like, what is...
I think if your intention is to defend Viper, I feel that even through the pain, Nathaniel would push through to ensure that Viper is out of the building, regardless of what is being embedded into your back.
Okay. That is absolutely what Nathaniel would do. Despite us, how long have we been dating Viper?
Like a week, 2 weeks. I don't know. It hasn't been that long.
It hasn't. We're very much in the honeymoon phase. I am, pushing Viper out of the shop, probably looking back in disbelief. This has been a considerable investment of mine that is now shattered.
It's fine.
Come on, Hoop. I hate it when you do this.
2 of you are just standing there, bleeding profusely, staring back at a perfectly fine room.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, everything shattered.
Right? And I'm like looking down and like probably pulling glass from out of my forearm.
Shit, are you okay?
Yeah. And it's totally gonna do the broy. I'm totally fine. Nothing could ever hurt me. My sister and I were making fun of somebody like that the other day. I hope they're not watching the stream. They know who they are. I'm gonna go up and like touch the door. Is it like
Yeah, it's
the
open.
windows are still whole and I mean I guess I don't have to find new things to sell, which is nice, but I don't know what happened and we should probably go get bandaged up.
Yeah, no, we should probably do that. That was really weird.
Yeah. You have some friends coming into town, right? Pretty soon?
Yeah, yeah. Clara's going to be there, Nell's going to be there too.
Do we tell them about this?
Nah,
Are these
I'm
the
sure,
kind of friends who are gonna
I don't think we need to tell them about this. I think it's fine. This was just, I don't know. Maybe we like imagined it.
We had a lot to drink last night. I mean, you know, it was a late night. It's gonna wink and nudge.
Would you both make a sanity roll for me?
Come on, Hoop! I have anxiety.
Ooh,
29 from Nathaniel.
There's my sanity. Okay.
Damn.
And a 1 from Viper.
Oh shit.
1.
Like I said,
Yeah.
we just imagined it.
You're
It's
tired?
fine.
One of you probably fell into a cabinet or something and broke it and just hit your head. You don't remember. It's probably fine.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a mess in the shop. I'll clean it up tomorrow. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll deal with it then. I'll help.
Cool.
Yeah, the two of you could take a few moments to at least, get the bigger shards of glass, taken care of, get yourself bandaged up so you're not bleeding into your clothes, and head off towards where you're meeting Nell and Clara. Which just leaves Richard. Coming back to this town that you left in the dust however many years ago, nothing has changed. This town is identical to the day you left. Up to the people. They might look a little older, but they're still the same people. What does it look like as you pull into town?
I feel like it still looks the same as it did when I left 10 years ago. There's just this sense of nothing changes in about 10 or 15 years stuck in the past. Time doesn't seem to move here the right way.
To pull off that dirt road headed towards the main street of town, your radio spins, goes from static to what sounds like a local news station, back to static, and then starts playing this older music. Something that was popular probably 10, 15 years ago. And it starts very quiet, and it gets a little progressively louder until it's just filling the interior of the car. What would you like to do?
Can I try to shut off that radio or just ignore it if it
Absolutely.
doesn't shut off?
Just reach down for the volume knob, turn till it clicks. Music is off. Very quickly replaced by the sound of a horn and very bright light that comes smashing into the side of the car. It's a lot of just white noise. It's a lot of pain in the side of the temple, pain in the rib cage, hearing people shout and scream and cry. but all of it just seems so distant. Would you make a sanity roll, please?
Absolutely. 1 second. It's not. I don't have a great sanity score. Uh,
I'm sure it's fine.
roll. God, it's not going to be
A
good.
19 is a success.
Oh, thank God. I only have 30.
The car comes to a stop, parked in just like the edge of this field where there's 20 other cars just lined up next to each other. That was weird. That felt like someone just plowed into the side of your car. But you're fine.
What the fuck was that? I need to get going. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Step out of the car. You probably look over and see Nell, who's helping out a ticket cashier. Who, I mean, clearly Nell saw this person was like checking every like sixth person's ticket, and even then it was like, fine. Goes back to reading a newspaper. Yeah, like, go ahead. You don't have a. I don't care if you don't have a ticket. Go get in there. Of course, Nell has now sorted it. There is one just line. Everyone has their tickets out and ready. I guess, question I should ask, does Richard know now? Or is this just a friend
How
of a friend?
how old is Nell?
That is a great question. 29.
I probably babysat you.
I was trying to remember. I don't think I made Nell from this town. I think like other things have brought her in over the past. But if maybe a few towns over, if you babysat out there, then
All
I
those
don't
many years ago. But yeah, now you'd see a car pull up, a figure start to climb out, look over at you, and Richard, I'll leave it up to you. What would you like to do?
Nell? Oh my God, I haven't seen you in years. Oh God, you were a kid.
uh um she'll like put like her clipboard kind of like down by her hip. Um if, remind me again of you. I'm sorry. You said I was a kid, so remind me again of your name. I'm sorry. Are you muted? Or did I just not hear that? Is this part of the horror?
I did not do anything to anyone's volume.
My volume just.
I think she'll take a minute. Because she basically was like in her own head, kind of putting a lot of other things together and like trying to remember like people from her childhood isn't like the top of her head. But eventually she'd kind of sit there and be like, "You know me from my child? Did you, Richard? Richard?
Yes.
Wow. Hi. How are you?"
That's a great question. I wouldn't be here if something wasn't going wrong.
Same goes for me. I became an attorney. So what have you heard? And she'll kind of raise back up her notebook or her clipboard.
People have used this opportunity to just like zip past you. This line is about half the size as it was.
I raise my pen behind me like
Take off sprinting.
orderly. What do you know?
All that I know is what's been in the newspaper. weird things happening, weird incidents, close calls that people have had.
Is that the one from last September, or are you talking about the one from more recently?
More recently.
Okay.
Been some weird things going on. Masked figures going around is what I've heard, at least part of it. Nobody knows who they are. Nobody knows where they come from. They turn a corner and they're gone.
Probably neighborhood kids. Oh my gosh, they're gonna cause some kind of injury, and hopefully somebody needs a lawyer. And she's writing all of this down.
Well,
so you're here to look into it then?
yeah.
Great. I'm kind of just, doing a generic look around of, people get hurt the most at carnivals, it seems. But if you'd like to be an extra set of eyes, that'd be fantastic. And she's just gonna act like you're like already her assistant somehow, even though you babysat her.
Okay. Fine. I'll do it. What do you need help with?
Well, and she'll look behind her.
Which a figure is walking against the crowd of people. Look. Spotted your friend, Nell, who, of course, was here to work, but work in the clerical sense of, probably organized the books, probably went through and checked the permits and, the tax documents. But, yeah.
As soon as I see her, I will absolutely exclaim Nell, oh my gosh, it's been so long. I'm so happy to see you.
Yes. This is supposed to be fun too. Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I mean, bit of an off morning, but we all have those, right? You look like you're working. Are you not here to enjoy the carnival? The festival?
You know me, my brain's always kind of a little bit stuck in lawyer mode. And she'll kind of put her pen in the little clip of the clipboard and fidget with her hands a little bit, not sure what to do as soon as she's not writing. I'm here to enjoy, and actually, my old babysitter is here too. Speaking of, fun.
Babysitter. Oh, that's not something you always hear when you're, meeting up with old friends and people to run into. But it's nice to meet you.
Hello. My name's Richard Matten.
Clara. Nice to meet you too. And I'm charmed, I'm sure. Actually, Nell, since you are, always thinking about working, I'm not entirely sure if you're this kind of lawyer or anything, but I do have a couple of contracts that I could really use you to look over before I go back to, Hollywood.
Absolutely, send them my way, and if there's anything I don't recognize, I can probably find it in a library somewhere.
That would be the most help. And I'm sure we can absolutely use your attention to detail with
yeah, and congratulations on the contract.
Whatever is going on here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's they're small things, but baby steps,
that's how
right?
You get your start, and then one day you're going to be a superstar, and you won't even need someone like me to look over your contracts. Probably have a manager.
That's the dream, isn't it? But I mean, besides having fun, your attention to detail will probably be of use, right? With whatever it is that is going on again.
Going on?
The carnival and all.
Oh, I've been
Weird
very
stuff.
attentive to detail. It doesn't look like it, but a few moments ago I actually had that line quite orderly. Making sure that everyone was accounted for in the carnival, and we knew what numbers were there and when we met capacity.
the three of you would see a figure
I
just
have
kind
to
of like
say I'm impressed.
slipping through the crowd. Oh, hi there. Holding like this big old just like bag and easel and paint set. Would any of you perhaps like to have your paintings done? Just a nice portrait of you.
Are you chartered through the carnival?
I'm here, aren't I?
Well, but you're outside the perimeter of the carnival. Seems like you should be inside.
Very loud. There's lots of folk running around. Much safer to do your painting out here.
Oh, I'll wait until I get inside. Make sure that I find the person who is legally supposed to be here as the caricature artist for the carnival. But thank you.
Say I didn't try.
But she'll kind of like step back and kind of realize she's like already shutting him down and be like, sorry, would either of you like a caricature? Sorry.
No thanks. I'm more of a pictures girl myself, photography. I don't think we really have the time for traditional art.
No,
I'm so.
no, you probably don't.
Can I hand him a couple of dollars just for just cause?
He'd
Here.
profusely, he would refuse profusely. I don't do it for the money. But I appreciate the offer.
All right. If you need anything for supplies.
Pretty set. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll just kind of hack to the bag again, turn, and just wander back off into the crowd.
Did he just wish us good luck? That's not something you usually say to festival goers. Not sure what we need much luck for.
We do know a little bit about the history of the place. Hopefully they've figured out all those problems since.
Well, if anyone's gonna find out, it'll be you, right? I'm sure you know all about every single incident.
Yes.
Hope you legally can't kill Lonnie's character. She's too cute.
I think by now, as the three of you turn to start heading towards the center of the festival, we meet the other two, Viper and Nathaniel, all looking a little bandaged up, even like protruding out from clothes, unless the two of you are covered from head to toe, like some bandages that kind of go up the neck, that cover the hands and the forearms. Looking a little worse for the wear.
I think despite that, when Viper sees Clara, he calls out her name. And he sounds excited and delighted to see her.
Equal excitement would be returned, as well as a run and a hug.
Oh, he totally catches you in his arms and kisses you and dips you.
Oh, it's so romantic, Viper. You don't have to do that in public.
Well, I missed you. It's been a while.
Oh, it's been so long, way too long.
How long are you back for?
Haven't decided really. I don't have anything lined up with dates. That's not to say I don't have anything lined up, but I'm hoping with the next few paychecks, we might be able to get you and Nathaniel out of here.
And he glances over at Nathaniel and smiles at him and nods and then looks back at Clara and says, "That'd be amazing."
Just for clarification, that hesitation was not in character. That was Elsie forgetting Kian's character's name. I'm sorry. It's kind of in my head. I was like, oh
Clara's plotting how to get Nathaniel out of the fucking picture.
I'm gonna take you all out before break, don't worry. Yeah. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Take us all out on a date?
Yes.
I mean,
we become a polycule. It's fine.
Finally.
you thought this was the festival? It's actually Call of Cthulhu Dating Sim Part 1.
I mean, if I don't get a Ferris wheel ride and a kiss at the top, then I'm leaving.
You heard it here first, folks. We've got an agenda.
So, from here, I will give you all just the tiniest bit of direction and scene setting before I just set you loose onto this town. There are a few different places you could go. 1 being the funhouse. 2, there's a magician's tent that's been set up. 3, the woods just outside of town. 4, there is a row of carnival games. 5, there is a puppet show theater that is set up and kind of runs all day. 6, there is a fortune teller tent, because of course there is. 7, you know that there is going to be a midnight dance. At said dance, the mayor has promised a surprise. There's a graveyard, not too far out of town. And there's an observatory. Again, kind of away from the town just a little, but within walking distance.
Are we allowed to go into the carnival and then leave the carnival and
Absolutely.
go back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oop, what kind of... Is it marionettes or is it hand puppets? Just out of curiosity, asking for a friend.
Would anybody have any issues if they were hand puppets?
No.
Just that I would prefer marionettes.
Well, do they
personally.
marionettes?
Don't say that, Kian. No, God damn it, Kian.
I mean, ventriloquists. Let's fucking go. Give me a ventriloquist.
Yeah.
But
For the
Oh
sake
my
of not
God.
wanting anyone to feel uncomfortable.
valid.
Marionettes. So, with the 5 of you collected, where would you like to go? Where would you like to begin this investigation?
Y'all, I feel like Hoop gave us so many options, so we fucking split the party.
Mhm.
Yep. That's where I'm
You
at.
don't have to go
That's
to all
where
of
I'm at,
them.
too.
You could go to none
I
of
want to
them.
go to all of them, Hoop. We're completionists here.
I would
I'm not.
I would love to go to the graveyard, personally.
I want to go to the fortune teller.
JD, I feel like we stole your 2 options.
Well, I was actually going to say which one of you gets Viper is the question.
We'll roll for it.
Oh. Wait, fortune teller or
I mean, we could all go to one. The 3 of us
We
could
could
go
all
to
go
one.
to one.
fortune teller?
Fortune teller?
Let's
All right.
go to the fortune teller together.
Richard and Nell? Are you 2 headed to the
I'm
fortune
looking.
teller as well, or somewhere else?
I think Nell would want to go with the biggest group just out of not wanting to split the party, but whatever that would be in game terms, because like I don't want to split the party, but Nell would probably like want to keep people in one spot.
That makes sense. The person that likes organization. If you split up, it would be chaos. People would be seeing different things and hearing
What
different
if we
things.
need to meet up with somebody later and then they're not at the meetup point? It's just too much.
You need to be able to communicate. Absolutely. Richard?
Richard's going to go to the fortune teller tent. He's thinking if we can get some form of information, it might be from the spooky person.
Makes sense. So sounds like we're in agreement.
All heading to the fortune teller.
I have a very important question. Elsie, are we both holding hands with Viper?
Duh.
Yes,
Yes.
obviously.
Perfect.
Oh my
Viper has 2 hands.
2 hands for Holden.
My boyfriend and my boyfriend's boyfriend.
Would you all roll spot hidden?
Love to.
Let's go.
I didn't see shit
I
that
see
time.
that 99.
Yup.
I see nothing.
You have
Nothing.
hero points.
Nothing.
Ian.
Do you have hero points? That is a
How many-
99 from Nathaniel.
Can I actually?
I'll reroll.
Oh,
I'll
19.
reroll.
Oh,
Let's see. Still failed. I am too focused on my boyfriend and my boyfriend's girlfriend to pay attention to anything
Yeah.
else.
That's okay.
Oh
how
wait,
many times did we say this in
19.
stream?
Wait, no, I didn't. I'm not smart. Did mine load?
It did not. I don't see it.
No.
That's really weird. I'm gonna try and do that again.
We do have a cadre of successes. 99. Not
I'm
that though.
I am spending that hero point because
Go
I'm
for it.
not that score.
Elsie, how many hero points are we at?
17 and 3 for me.
33.
Success.
Okay.
All of you getting up to the tent, even
Oh,
as
sorry,
you were
Paul.
approaching, you'd see that same wiry little man that came to offer you paintings step out of the tent and just turn and kind of walk off towards the crowd. You'd also notice that the closer you're getting, which could very well be just a coincidence, as the sun is starting to set, it is that time of day. But it feels like the closer you get to this tent, or the closer you get to the heart of the festival, the darker it seems to get. Again, could be a coincidence. It's that time of day, maybe the sun is dropping a little faster than usual, or maybe you just didn't notice it was dropping. For whatever reason, it's getting darker. But
I think Nell will kind of like check her little like wristwatch. Just like kind of shrug it off.
time's right. I guess you must have just lost track of time a little bit as you were doing what you do with your clerical work. It got a little later than you expected.
The newspaper didn't say anything about clouds when I read it last week.
So, amidst all this bustling energy and all these colorful lights, sits a fortune teller's tent, which kind of stands out from everything else. It's very drab, very dusty. Certainly doesn't have any smells or sounds or much that would draw your attention to it other than the sign that says fortune teller. The tent itself is just draped in these very old tapestries depicting moons and stars and various symbols, most of which looks like absolute nonsense. What would you like to do?
This is kind of a letdown. I expected it to be a little bit nicer. And I'm not speaking quietly by any means.
The good ones are always a little bit less open about the talents.
If you say so. And
There's
I
only
will
one way to find out.
I'll walk forward and push one of the curtains back and poke my head in. Anyone here?
Sit. Have a seat, please. It's just cleaning up after the last guest.
Who's talking to me? That's Kian asking. Do I see
No
this
one that
person?
you can see. I mean, the tent
Oh,
inside
cool.
is absolutely cluttered. Like, there's just shit everywhere. And it is, in contrast to outside, where you've been in the bright sun, where there's been lights, in here it is so dark.
Anything looks shiny?
Really? There's a very
Nothing
noticeable
of
lack
value?
of light.
Anything that looks like it might be of value?
Want to make an appraise roll?
Son of a bitch!
94. It's...
I'm gonna fucking re-roll that.
Go for it. A 51 is at least a success. I mean, there
Was
are...
that a hero point or a push?
Hero point.
In my head it was a hero point.
Hero-
Yeah.
I assume, unless you say otherwise, it's a hero.
I forget about pushing the roll. Sorry.
No, thank you for reminding me, because I'd forgotten about that as well.
I mean, you're noticing a lot of, like, amulets and jewelry that's kind of hung up. There's this very clearly fake, like, stuffed bear. It doesn't even remotely look like a real bear. It was clearly someone that tried to put it together with, like, clay and putty and, like, fake fur.
How big is the bear?
8 foot tall, probably.
I'm gonna try to take that bear later. Not right now. But that's gonna be the
But yeah,
thing that I
there's-
try to steal later.
There's jewelry kind of strewn about all over the place. If you
Okay.
were to take it to a pawn shop, you could probably get $100 for all of it.
For my own, I could take it to my own pawn shop.
There you go. Sell it to yourself.
Okay. I will. I'm taking note of the fancy things. Do I remember dying last time I was here at the fair? Okay.
How could you die if you were alive now?
Who?
Dead.
Don't ask me questions like this. Then yeah, I'm absolutely here to steal some shit. Okay. I will poke my head back out. Someone's in here. And I will walk in. I don't know if Viper's still holding my hand, but I'm walking in.
Yeah, no, Viper is still holding your hand, so you're just
I
kind
am-
of dragging him and Clara subsequently in with you.
The Three Stooges have entered the tent. Not sure what the parents are doing, but
3 clowns enter.
I'll probably like open the tent flap and like look inside and then like see nothing looks immediately wrong and then kind of like step aside to let Richard go in first, like holding open the tent for them to go through first. So
I'm going to walk through and like give you the signal to come on in.
and I'll give that like little nod of like here we go kind of thing and just follow in.
Again, you were hearing this voice calling out from just kind of nowhere. You're walking through a tent that almost feels like it's kind of bigger on the inside than it looked from the outside. Real optical illusion thanks to all of the junk that's just scattered everywhere.
Are
But-
there separate like compartments or like rooms in there, or is it just one big like open space? Like
It's kind of been partitioned off thanks to just the junk. But otherwise it would just be one big tent room. Come, have a seat. You all pushing deeper towards the tent? Towards the center of the
Yeah.
tent?
Yeah.
I think Nell is looking around for the source of the voice, but like knowingly, like, okay, yeah, if you're gonna get your fortune told, go to the table. But
You just finally see a figure just sitting at a very rickety wooden table that's like very stereotypical, like glass ball sitting in the center, cards just strewn out in front of her. I was not expecting so many of you. Sit, all of you.
I will sit down front and center.
I'm sitting down like as close to Tarot Reader as possible, but also like not so close where it's odd.
I mean, there's only like 2 chairs at the table, but there's like benches nearby, there's kitchen chairs, there's seating kind of just in the semicircle around this woman.
If there are only 2 chairs at the table, I will stand and I will offer them to Viper and Clara.
But also
Clara.
just drag one over.
Yeah, but I will let them have the 2 that are there, and I'll drag another chair over.
I was actually going to say that Viper was going to give the chair to Clara and just kind of stand with like one hand on her shoulder. The other probably still holding Nathaniel's.
As is gentlemanly of the 1920s, it would be respectful to give them to
1950s.
Clara and Nell. 1950s. What? Who? I thought we were in the 20s.
That.
I did not know that either.
In my
What
defense,
decade are we
Elsie
in?
told me the 20s. Elsie told me the 20s, so. Because I
Of
asked
course,
you.
it's my fault.
It
My
is. It
fault.
always
It's
is.
always my fault.
Of course.
Still. Chivalry still stands. It should be Nell and Clara.
Her words are kind of this audible aphrodisiac, where whatever she's saying is almost instantly soothing. For all of you are probably a little on edge, some more than others, but the more she talks, the more you feel safe and comfortable. I will leave this up to
Can I
each of
be
you.
taking notes
If
on my
you want,
clipboard?
this is a voluntary roll. You can make a power roll.
And why would that be required for
Because you are all getting very slowly just lulled into security.
Oh, shit. I already failed it.
That is a
I-
92.
Oh wait, are we all rolling? Oh,
Nathaniel, how many 90s are you going to roll?
Don't ask that question, Hoop. Now it's a challenge.
oh wait, are we all rolling sanity?
How-
power? How
Only if
do
you
we
want to.
roll
You don't have
power?
to. You can give in.
I want to roll power. That's my favorite roll.
Uh,
Who?
In your stat block at the
Oh.
top, you can just click power.
Damn.
I was trying to click on the number instead of the word.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm spending that 20 luck. So I have enough
I'm
to
spending
spend.
a point of my heroes.
So click on
that's
the
not
drop
right.
down.
One of my hero points.
And it'll give you the option to spend luck to increase it.
Elsie, how many hero points are we at?
I think we're at 17, and then I have 3. I'm spending one of my personal ones.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll.
I have 4. Sorry, I have 4.
I need chat to donate me some personal ones also, apparently, tonight.
Yeah.
So
That's
just
fine.
throwing that out there, chat.
Have people buy villain points specifically for you first.
That's a
No.
4
I re-rolled and I got a 4, so.
and a 7.
I got a 7.
Holy shit. Yes.
Wait, so okay, so that's 1 hero point and 1 of my hero points.
No. You're not doing this today. You're not. Whatever's happening, it's not happening. Your mind's just shut it out, either consciously or subconsciously. No. That bit of calm that you started to feel is gone, replaced by the dread or the anxiety or whatever you felt coming into this place. It just comes flooding back. Well, I'm here. What questions do you have for me?
I didn't
do
know
you
we
know
were
about
supposed to
this
come with
place?
questions.
I got one. Would you be willing to give us a reading for an immediate future? Also, I did pull up random tarot cards for this. They fit very well. I will actually send a photo to who?
I mean, yeah. She'd pull out the tarot
Ooh.
cards. Andrew does not know how to do a proper tarot card reading. But she does. And of course, she would go into that spiel of, this means that if you are facing adversity, and of course, you are going to struggle in the near future. And of course, this one means that change is headed your way. Just the generic answers that you would expect to receive.
What kind of change? What kind of adversity? Immediate, you said, like, coming up soon? How soon?
Kind of lifts her head, and now with the little bit of light coming from this, small lantern that she had lit to help illuminate the table, you're seeing old woman. Very wrinkly skin, very white gray hair that's kind of pulled back under this hood that she's been wearing. Eyes completely white when she stares at you. When the moon's shimmering veil is torn asunder, and the sky bleeds with hues of forbidden knowledge, and power older than time shall stir, the currents shall shift, the barriers that shield the mundane shall weaken. Beware the call of the ancient depths, where dreams and nightmares intertwine. A lurking shadow, woven from the cosmos' own despair, shall cast its pull over the land. And once slumbering, now insatiable, shall awaken from its aeon's last repose. I'm sorry, what was your question?
Could you say that slower?
Say what?
The moon and something awakening. It seems.
Not the moon. Justice. Not the moon.
Justice.
Yes.
Against who? For whom?
Or the slights that you are here to correct, of course.
I'm sorry. Correct?
Yes.
I mean, I've already found a few errors out there, but do we need to correct all of everything going on here? There's a lot of violations.
I can't tell you everything. The cards don't know your exact future, and if they did, they couldn't tell you, or it would alter your course. I can only give you the help that the cards offer you.
Right. I hate puzzles. And she kind of tosses down her notebook and looks around at everybody else.
Can I take a closer look at those cards, by the way? As a player, I have like legit tarot knowledge. That's like the worst of it.
I think anyone that has any knowledge of like actual tarot practice would see that these were bought probably 2 weeks ago. They're fake.
I got an idea. It's a very bad idea, but it's an idea. I'm going to ask if I can borrow and read for a quick second.
Sorry, but to try to read with another person's tarot card deck, it's
Traditional.
really forbidden. But if you wish to come back later, I could give you another reading, see if your future has changed.
No matter. And he pulls out like a little mini deck.
Caption Ninja, please. Please, Caption Ninja. Don't get banned.
Oh no. Oh no,
Let's
Caption
go,
Ninja,
Captain
please.
Ninja!
Don't do this.
Caption Ninja hates me.
Yes.
It's just a little
mini
set
deck.
of tarot cards.
D-E-C-K. A deck. Captain Ninja, please. Thank you.
Caption Ninja, please.
Is that
PG-13.
When you spelled it, it's spelled ducks.
It's a bird-themed tarot deck now. Yeah. And I'm going to say to this very kind person, keep up the practice. You can do it.
Don't appreciate what you're insinuating.
As
I'm going to hand Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna hand them give them like a couple dollars, pay them for their work anyway.
I would appreciate if you would please leave my tent. I am exhausted from today's activities and I'd like to take a break.
Before we go, are we just, and I'm looking around at the group, are we just not gonna talk about what just happened?
You felt it too.
Like,
Everything
well,
was right here at the table.
It was weird. This is weird.
the involved party should probably be here, and I'm gonna turn back to the fortune teller. You started talking about the moon? Kian has forgotten. I don't know if you posted it, because I'm panicking.
Me too.
I got so nervous.
Kian and I have the same brain cell, and it holds on to things about well as a goldfish. So,
but
Something
now,
about forbidden knowledge, dreams and nightmares become one when the veils between worlds is thin and breaks.
Yeah, and like something rising up from the depths or something like that. I don't know.
I heard something about a bloody moon.
Yeah, I'm wondering about
would.
the bear.
No, babe, hold on. We'll get the bear later.
Okay, I don't know what this is. I need you to get out of my tent, alright?
Alright.
Out of curiosity, did her accent change, or did you just stop using the accent that you had for her?
Clearly she is just she's exasperated. She's just done. Please get out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to apologize to her.
No, we didn't do anything wrong. That was weird.
Yeah, you don't need to apologize, Clara.
But she's upset.
She'll be fine.
I feel like we disrespected her.
Well, we're gonna disrespect her a little bit more, and I'm going for the fucking bear.
No.
I want that 8-foot bear hoop.
You are the person that goes to the gaming tents right away, gets the huge 8-foot bear, and then for the rest of the time walks around a carnival and is like, how much longer until I can put this in the car?
I always have somebody who has to carry it for me. That's
Is
a
there a
rookie
real
move,
bear?
Lonnie.
No, it's not only is it a fake stuffed bear, but it's a poorly made fake stuffed bear.
Oh, like bad taxidermy.
Like someone has heard a description of what a bear looks like and tried to make one out of like clay, and yeah, it's bad.
I sent JD something like this maybe last week about a lion. Taxidermy lion. They didn't know what the lion looked like. It was really scary. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hustle that thing out of there.
Yep. So Nathaniel is up, headed towards the bear. Where's everyone else going?
I'm going with
grabbing him by the
Nathaniel.
collar. I'm grabbing the both of them by the collars.
Who's the both of them?
Nathaniel, and I'm also grabbing Knife Kid.
Okay.
Not in like a mean way. Not in like a mean way, just like, no.
I am at the very least knocking your hand away from Viper.
Okay.
I don't know you. I'm just trying to get my boyfriend a really ugly bear, so...
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but I wouldn't try that again.
Fair. Okay. I don't suggest trying to take the bear, though.
Why?
You
It's
can
very
come
hard
back
to represent
later.
both either of
I
you
don't-
in a court of law if you literally steal a bear in front of the woman who is literally right there, who owns the bear.
I'm gonna walk toward the bear, and I'm gonna
Borrowing
find something
it.
smaller
They were
to steal.
borrowing it.
So
While everybody's in a hullabaloo, I'm taking something.
few things. Laura, what are you doing?
Well, I was gonna defend Nathaniel by saying it's not stealing, it's borrowing. We never intended to steal anything. And I would like to suggest to the boys that, why don't we just go win something from the gaming things? What are they called? Booths! Gaming booths.
There you go.
One time I won a tadpole from one and then it turned into a frog.
Nice.
Tends to be what they do.
Second thing to notice is that she's gone. And
Well,
I
you can take it
think,
if
It's
you
not a
want,
problem,
Imogen,
Nell.
never
It's
mind.
fine. She's gone, so like we're not stealing in front of her.
I think Nell and Clara, I'm gonna ask the two of you for a spot hidden. And you need at least 2 degrees of success for this.
23 out of 40.
That's a
that you need the
Need
stars
2.
is what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
That's only
What
1
would
degree
bring it
success.
down
Oh,
to
I
a
thought
second
that was my roll.
So
What
if
would
you,
bring it down to a
if you
second
click
star?
it, it'll do a drop down that will show you would need 3 luck to make it a hard success.
I mean, it looks like Clara's already got it figured out.
Claire also rolled a sleight of hand.
Oh,
Ah! My score is the same! They're both
That's
55.
fine. That's fine.
okay.
They're right on top of each other. What do you want from me?
So yeah, Nell,
Although actually, I do think Nell as a character would absolutely
That's
spend
fair.
the luck just so that she can know that she is something. She found something as well.
that's fair.
I think she wouldn't want to let it go.
You can click that button that says
Yep.
spend the 3.
I spent 3 luck.
As the others are debating about taking this bear or taking something at the very least from this place. Clara, you look over at Nell, just this kind of like, do we get into this? And see Nell just start to absolutely lose her footing, have to catch herself as the floor is just slick where you have stepped.
Sorry. And she drops her notebook thing. And she gets really frazzled for a second. She's like, "Oh, there should be a wet floor sign there. I don't know if those exist yet, but wet floor sign." And she kind of like bends over to try to grab her notebook.
It's wet. You pick it up. Just whatever was on the ground is kind of just very slowly running and dripping off the notebook now.
Great.
It's a dark liquid, whatever it is.
What color? Dark?
It is
Like-
very dark in this tent. Color is kind of hard to tell.
You doing
She's too
okay over
attached-
there?
Did any of you spill anything?
I didn't have anything to spill.
Yeah.
I didn't bring anything in here. I hate to say it, Nell, but I think it's best to get yourself a new notebook. That doesn't look too sanitary.
But all of my notes were in this. What do I do now? And she kind of
we
like
could-
shakes her hand clean of it, and
I'm gonna
I'll
go ahead, sorry.
I'm just gonna give Nell like the little like handkerchief or something that I have on me for her to wrap it in, so that you can keep the notes for later and maybe like salvage what you can. But I wouldn't try touching that or writing in it anymore tonight. Nell.
you're okay with getting your
Sorry.
handkerchief dirty with whatever this is.
That's not the word you
It
wanted to
is what it
say.
is.
What? What? Wait, what did I
Anywho,
say?
What does it mean?
You did not want to say dirty. There's a different word that I'm pretty sure came to your brain and you're like, no, can't metagame.
I
Gonna
think
go
it just came to
dirty.
your brain because Lottie's face says it did not.
Never mind then. I'm
I
wrong.
What was the
I'm-
word,
I'm-
Hope?
I will say that I'm assuming this is probably blood, but because
Yeah.
I cannot verify in
I
person.
had I had a feeling that Lonnie wanted to say bloody, and then it went, oh, that would be metagaming, and you said dirty instead.
I mean, I actually was going to say dirty the entire time, but in my brain, I'm like, I'm gonna go outside and look at it in the moon, and it's gonna be blood. It's 100% gonna be blood. But yeah, right now it's just dirty.
Mhm.
It's filthy.
You are more than welcome to start carefully stepping your way towards the entrance of this tent.
Yeah. I will do the whole like big side steps of trying to make sure I'm not stepping in anything else because I didn't know the floor was wet to begin with. So who else knows what's in this fortune teller's tent?
What about the rest of you?
I am going to grab 2 necklaces, one for Viper, one for Clara, and I will put them on them. Are there any rings? Can I find a ring?
Absolutely.
Beautiful. I'm gonna add a ring to my hand that has all of them. And if Viper says that he wants the bear, I'm getting the fucking bear.
There's literally
Viper
no one
100
here to stop you.
Yep, Viper is 100% on the let's take this bear.
Then I'm getting the damn bear.
Richard and Clara?
I was following Nell out, mostly to, like, make appearances that people are leaving the tent and that hopefully nobody saw all of us go in there so that nobody's suspicious that the boys are stealing.
They're gonna be suspicious as soon as they see a big bear being brought out.
We
could have won that. It's fine.
There will also be a moment when one of you comes out with that giant bear and Nell will be like, I need you to know that as much as you guys are friends of mine, I will not be representing you if there's ever a case about this.
Why would there be a case?
We won this,
Stealing.
Nell.
Yeah.
We won this. It was a prize.
Yeah, we knocked down all of those like milk bottles.
You gave us a quarter to help us win.
She's gonna make a point of like going over to where the milk bottles are later and seeing if there's a bear that looks similar to it to see if they can get away with it.
I love the idea that all the bears there look equally as shitty.
100%.
Someone hand sewed them for this carnival. They donated them.
They should probably donate a different skill set then.
Richard, are you also leaving the tent?
Yes, but I'm also shuffling my tarot cards and starting to pull. I did send you that list, right?
Mhm.
Ah, yes, perfect. Absolutely horrible list of tarot cards.
Yeah, you are just kind of probably talking to yourself, just going through the cards as they're pulled, to step out of the tent and see that Nell is, shaking out the notebook. It is blood that is splattering to the ground as you shake it.
I don't like that.
You were worried about the bear. That is far more incriminating.
Well,
Yeah,
no, Nell will actually be looking at either Nathaniel or Viper who were bleeding when they first came in and be like, did either of you open your wounds while we were in there by accident? Are you okay?
No, we're fine. Right? You're fine, babe, right?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel like we would know if we lost that much blood.
Yeah, that's a lot of blood.
And who was bleeding in there?
Richard has a very upsetting idea. And he's not going to say it.
Was it the fortune teller was dead all along?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I
good.
like that though.
Okay. I
Should we like go back in there and like make sure that fortune teller is okay?
I don't think that fortune teller exists anymore.
What makes you say that?
Is the tent still there, Hoop?
Yeah.
All right.
Look,
if I
there's been
peek
some...
inside, is there any light source nearby us? Like if I were to open the tent, would that allow some natural lighting to come in, even like the slightest amount?
There's a
know you said it
little
was
bit of
getting-
moonlight, but that'd probably be it.
I imagine at least one of us is a smoker.
Yes.
Yes.
There you
Somebody has a lighter.
I totally have a
100%.
lighter.
Yeah, there we go.
We should at
Not
least
to
make
torch
sure
the
that-
tent, but just to like look around to be clear.
we should at
Stealing
least make sure
and
we don't
arson.
have
Gotta cover up the crime.
we didn't know there was a crime.
No building, no crime. It's
No, we never
fine.
will.
There we go. There we go. I am, as this
Problem
is happening, I'm propping the bear up like behind like some bushes and shit so that I can come back and get it somewhere that like I know that it won't be fucked with.
Oh no, I'm holding on to that bear.
Oh,
You're
Right,
dragging.
Very giant.
Roll a dodge. Oh wait, you can't dodge because you're being blocked by an 8-foot bear. Sorry.
So, Piper, you have your lighter out. Are you flipping the tent open and just...
I'm letting Nathaniel open the tent flap because I have the bear in one hand and the lighter in the other.
I will take the lighter because I imagine the bear is probably at least a little flammable.
Probably
So I'll take the
very
lighter.
flammable.
And I will go and open the tent and start looking around with the lighter.
Can I just ask really quickly, while I'm standing here, while I'm like looking at this bear and just like kind of shaking my head of like, oh my god, what have these two done? Is there any blood on the bear?
No. So the bear was kind of more towards the entrance, whereas you all were more towards the middle of the tent.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, Nathaniel, as you open the tent, peer in, bring in the lighter to bear and just kind of scanning around. You'd get like one pass in and then start to bring it back to just, this like sprinkler motion of just the arm kind of swinging back and forth to get a view of the room. And right in front of you, as that arm comes back, is just the old woman.
Oh,
Hood down,
nope.
staring at you, eyes still completely white. Just the biggest grin on her face, just staring.
We just wanted to, and I'm like gesturing wildly with my hand that's outside of the tent to make sure that people are looking at me. We just wanted to make sure you were okay. There was some blood or something on the ground.
Get
Okay,
Get out.
I'm backing up.
And she repeats it again and again, louder and louder, until she's physically screaming this at the top of her lungs, even after the tent has closed.
Can we still hear her?
For a good 30 seconds, she continues to scream, "Get out, get out." And then it's finally silence. Not a single person, people pass by you, people pass in front of you, not a single person has reacted to this.
Well, she wasn't dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say good news, she's alive.
Yeah, she's a little angry, but
A little?
yeah,
Alive.
She-
a little.
she was
Alive.
smiling. She was smiling. And then she started
She was
screaming.
smiling?
And then she started screaming. Yep.
I think we just shouldn't stay around here. We should find something else to do. This is
Yeah.
she wants us to get out, so let's get out.
Okay.
Nell will remember that she has another like loose leaf of paper in her back pocket. She takes it out. She kind of like puts it in her hand, and she's like, "Fortune teller, murderer?" Question mark. Just like, don't go back there.
Unsafe.
Should you pass by this place again as you are walking around the festival, while the tent would still be here, but the fabric, the tapestries, everything else would be gone. The tent would be completely empty.
Does the bear still exist with us?
Yeah, wherever you hit it.
Oh, it's with us.
Yeah, it's in my arms right now.
You're physically dragging an 8-foot tall bear with you.
I don't know
For
what
the
you're talking
moment.
about, Hoop. This is the best fucking date I've ever been on.
This is incredible. So, think total break just a few minutes early, just to give everyone some time to plot and scheme. And before we go, would you all roll your power one more time for me?
That's a real casual question to just ask us.
Hoop,
fine.
no.
You can just fail. You don't have
I
to
gotta
go.
fix my hero points.
Question:
got
Are
it.
you a meets it beats it, or are you
Yes.
a Okay, cool. Because I got exactly 65 out of 65, and I think Turk does not allow meets it beats it.
Clara and Viper on
That-
opposite ends of that spectrum.
No. I am using one of my hero points. Thank you, Holly. To
Sure.
reroll. There we go. Much better.
Nice.
Well, everyone else that succeeded at that roll, I'm going to spend 4 villain points to have all of you reroll.
Wait,
Hoop,
what?
come
You
on.
monster.
Spending 4 villain points to have everyone that succeeded reroll.
Hoop,
What the fuck,
No,
Hoop?
not Clara. Everyone else.
Oh! Okay.
What is my...
Still good.
I'm gonna spend luck, Hoop.
Sure.
Are you
I-
gonna
I
negate
got
that
it.
with a villain point?
The allure of this place, the thing that has everyone kind of in this mood of being so jubilant, being so just ready to celebrate and laugh and cheer and drink and sing and dance. It hasn't quite taken hold in all of you yet. You are still in your normal senses, you're still in your normal right minds. But the longer you stay here, the less likely that's going to remain the case. And I think that's where we're going to take a break, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, do what you got to do, and we will come back with the second half of this game, where I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Ever. It just can't happen to Nell. Okay? We're all in accordance.
Like, I can die. My character, Richard, can die. I don't care about him.
No.
Nell, you leave her alone.
Must protect Nell at all costs. All right, we'll see you soon,
just
everybody.
doomed now, I'm not gonna lie.
And welcome back. Where we left off, we'd had a lovely visit with a nice fortune teller who very politely asked if you would leave, and that was the end of it. Nathaniel, I do need you to make a sanity roll for that encounter.
It's mean, Hoop. That's so mean.
Hey.
54 by 1.
Passed it by 1.
By 1. You are all holding it together for the moment. So, where to from here?
As much as I would like to go to the ventriloquy puppet tent, whatever, I want to go to the game booths to see if I can win prizes for my boyfriend and my boyfriend's boyfriend if they have like a shooting game.
Absolutely.
Can I ask for a clarification, Hoop? What is the silent observatory?
It's like an old, telescope observatory. Where you
Why
can
is it
still-
Kind
silent?
of quiet though, because it's like a silent disco, Kian.
'cause
It's fine, Kian.
it's been abandoned for a while.
Oh.
That's different.
You can still
going
go
there.
there because it gives you good vantage points to look out to the sky, but there's no official government work going on there anymore. It hasn't
This
been
is now literally 2 of my college
Official.
dates. This is
What?
amazing.
Nope, we don't have time to get into that right now.
I want to go to the
Don't have time to
observatory
unpack
at
all of
some
that.
point.
Well,
Official government business.
if
by the
if
way.
any of you would like to go to the cans shooting game, you absolutely can.
Are all of the games like in the same, like in kind of like in a row,
Mhm.
basically? So I can also check to see if there are actually any stuffed teddy bears that look similar to the one that. Okay. Nell will absolutely be staking that out.
There's probably
Getting a cover
similar
story figured out.
stuffed bears, but they're like this big.
Wow. How many milk bottles did you have to knock over to get that one? They just hide it in the back for that one person that beats the record.
Yeah, you knocked down all of them.
I guess they don't have a second one because they never really expected anyone to win the first one.
Well, no, because the games are rigged.
Oh,
The
so you
attendant
figured
to
out
this
how to
game
unrig them.
It's like staring at the bear, staring at all of you, still smiling, just waiting for you to step up if anyone wants to play.
I want to play.
With the bears just watching you, that's a lot
Let
of pressure. That's an audience.
Just turn the bears not to look at
Are you here for the milk can knocking down game, or the shooting little BB pellet gun that you use to shoot down the cans?
That one. I got noodle arms, Hoop. I can't throw anything.
Anyone else?
You know what? I'll have a chance at shooting the shit.
Yeah. Two of you are given your little BB guns that you have to cock 6 or 7 times to get it to build up the pressure to shoot again. And he drops the little curtain showing you all of the cans as you go to take your first shot. Clara, I need you to make a power roll, please.
Yeah!
2. That's so good. Please reroll it. Spending a villain point.
Hoop, this is the worst use of these villain points I've ever
You
seen.
monster.
This is so mean.
You know what my rolls are like.
This is
And for
a
once,
villain
I'm
point
rolling
specifically for Elsie.
good. Great. Okay. Let me roll nicely once in my life.
No. Can't be done.
Okay. That's fine.
That was
That's fine, I
almost
still
a
passed it.
90. That hit the 90 and sat there and just kind of turned.
Foundry is telling me they're sorry. They're sorry for everything they've ever wronged me
Because
with.
there is just a weight in your hands. A shotgun is just resting there on your shoulder. And it's not pointed at the cans, it is pointed at the attendant that just dropped the curtain.
And now it's a real gun?
It's your shotgun. It's your grandfather's shotgun.
The urge to just drop it, but then I know I shouldn't do that because gun safety, and we shouldn't just drop a shotgun. But I am going to almost drop it. There's definitely a fumble there, like a surprise of oh shit, oh my god, what the fuck. But then also an oh shit, oh my god, what the fuck, I'm dropping a shotgun and handling it.
Something wrong over there? You gonna take the shot or not? Come on, don't be afraid.
Not afraid, just I kind of noticed that it felt a little unstable in my hands, and I don't want to get into any liability issues. I really can't afford that right now with where my name is at and all. I think I'll just let the next person take their shot first, or you could take this one in the back and make sure it's up to code. And I look at Nell and just look at the gun and just yeah, up to code.
You would
Can we all see that it's a real shotgun, just out of curiosity? Or is that only... Okay. Nell's eyes will widen as soon as she looks down to see what Clara
If you
Kinda
insist, I'll take it back
eyeing
and have a
out.
look, but it looks fine to me.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I might, what do I know, right? But it just I don't feel right about it. I think it'd make me feel so much better.
Take it
Nell
and
takes
Yeah,
on
I'm
that
going
like
to-
approving lawyer like nod of like yes, good choice.
just kind of starts like looking it up and down.
You look in the barrel, like straight down the barrel hoop to see like look. No. Okay. Great.
Just point
He
it
knows gun
towards
safety.
Clara and is going to pull the trigger.
No. What?
Hoop, what the fuck?
Excuse me?
Whoa! Is this a joke? Hey, Hoop, is this a joke?
I'm gonna spend a villain point to reroll
What
that. That was an 82.
No.
But before I do, I need to know if you even think you are in a position to dodge this, or if this is so out of the blue that dodging isn't even an option.
Hold on, I spent a hero point, right? Yeah. Okay, I have to do this before I forget. I'm so sorry. Yes. Do I think I could dodge this? How fast did he when he took the thing back, the gun?
Like,
How
kinda
fast did he point it at me? Was it
kinda-
immediate?
hefted it, like, it over a little bit, looked back up at you, and just point and shoot.
Then no, I don't think I would have enough to dodge. No.
It's a 52 that is still a failure.
Hey, Hoop! Fuck you!
Hey, Hoop, what the fuck?
Hey, what the fuck was that?
That
on,
gun
I'm
is
gonna
pointed
talk.
directly at you, and just out of instinct, you were just trying to step back and just stumble as it just erupts, just inches above your head. Oh, second five's fine to me.
I am stunned to silence.
Are any of the other guns also shotguns?
I feel like this is very in character for everyone to simply just be shocked and staring. He's gonna chamber another shell.
As soon as
I
that
am
happens,
throwing
Nell
a-
is like,
I am
okay,
throwing a
no.
fucking knife. Knives are flying, Hoop.
I'm trying to grab Clara and pull her like back behind me.
I'm getting everybody out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm throwing a weapon. I am throwing a weapon.
between the four of you, throwing a knife or just running up, grabbing the barrel
am
of the
checked.
shotgun, or grabbing Clara out of there, whatever it is, the four of you just diffuse the situation. All the while, the attendants just. That seems fine to me. If you'd like, I could test it again. All the meanwhile, just getting like cut with a knife, just getting wailed on by fists, making no appearance that he's feeling pain or even understands the situation.
Does he let the gun go?
You asked him to take it back and look at it.
We need to run. We need out of
Hoop,
this.
I want to. He's still going.
He's all in this guy's face, in close proximity to this figure. Viper, Nathaniel. It's a 50-50.
Well, there.
Who wants even, who wants odd?
I'll take even.
This to me.
Odd. Nathaniel. This gun is being just waved around. Clearly no care for safety. Would you be in a position to try to dodge this?
Oh yeah, I am in fight mode at this point.
Roll your dodge, please.
Is there any way to roll psychoanalysis
Yes,
in the
absolutely.
situation at all? Okay. So I'm probably trying to like talk him down from a distance in the meantime. If
I'm
I
gonna
can do
spend my luck hoop.
something to help.
Spend a hero point.
My luck. I spent luck for it.
Oh, you spent your luck to make it a success.
Yeah.
Nice, Lonnie.
I'm just yelling over them, like
That's-
trying to physically altercate with him, and I'm just like, sir, is that really a good idea?
That's a success from both of you. Because you dodged, you only have to equal the level of success that he rolled. And that shot goes off again, this time just straight into the ground. Nell,
Can
this if you were just purely judging off of this individual's face, still smiling, still trying to be helpful, still has that customer service voice, you wouldn't really think there was anything wrong. There's no signs that he even understands that anything bad is happening.
I think that's even scarier, and Nell is going to go from trying to talk to him to trying to get everyone else away from this literal liability, walking liability.
Someone just
Like-
bumps into you, just hey! You see like an ice cream cone just hit the ground. Come on, watch where you're going, and then they just keep walking.
Sorry, I'll buy you another one if you want later. And turns back to the important thing.
So is the plan at this point to simply just go, get away from him? Are you trying to wrestle the weapon away?
Yes.
I'm trying to get
I'm-
the gun away.
I'm trying to convince everybody to leave while they're physically just trying to grab at the gun.
Nathaniel, I'll make a contested roll with
Wait,
you.
actually, I don't want either of anyone actually to get hurt while that person is still holding the gun and whatnot. I would like to roll an intimidate check to try and get him to drop the gun.
That's my girl.
Sure. "17.
17.
2 degrees of success."
Don't you do it, fool.
Don't you
Don't you
what?
do it.
Just looks at you, customer service smile. Oh, the weapon seems to be in perfectly working order. You're welcome to have it back.
Put the gun down.
It's yours, please, take it.
I'm gonna take the gun.
I'm taking it in my hands.
Yeah.
Oh, unless
Oh, it's
Clara has it.
mine.
I
taking the
I was in a fight with the man. Okay.
Yeah,
I
hands it
just like to
over.
imagine
Put the gun
Nathaniel
just-
takes it and then hands it to Clara.
It's just you heard what she said.
And then-
Give her the gun.
And then I take the shotgun and I cock it and I go, "Carnival's haunted." I'm sorry I had to. I'm really stressed and here come the jokes.
Will you make another power roll, please?
Sure. Anything for you, Hoop.
And I have 5 villain points to spend only on you. We might as well just start
You
getting
have
to
4.
them.
You
4.
spent 1
I
already.
have 4 that I need to spend just on you.
Consider. You saved them for Monday.
You asked me not to.
Yeah, but now I'm scared.
Just re-roll them. You've succeeded at this 3 times. You can do it 4 times.
You're right, I can.
There you go. The weapon in your hand is just trying to pull the barrel towards your companions. You're not gonna let it. He's just sitting there, staring, kind of goes to like reset up the curtain for the next people to come by. Care to try your hand at some good old-fashioned shootout? What do you say?
Sir, I don't think maybe go take a break. Go just take 5, okay? Go get some hot dogs, fried dough, something nice for yourself. You know what? Actually, I owe a man an ice cream cone. How about you go and find him, and both of you go get ice creams together? Just take a second, okay?
But looks past you to someone else that's walking by. You, sir! Gonna try your luck at some good old shootout! Now, complete acting as if none of you were standing there. Would you all make a sanity roll, please? Because that just happened.
No.
Some good rolls other than that one. Other than Nathaniel.
How much sanity do I lose, Hoop?
Just 2.
Oh.
Y'all, fuck. What's wrong with Foundry? I'm rolling, 90% of these rolls are in the tens digits or below, and any other game.
Shh, Foundry's saving that for later.
Better not.
Everyone is walking past you, treating you like everything is just fine, even though you are physically hefting this shotgun that it gets heavier and heavier in your hands the longer you're holding it.
Hey, Clara, babe, why do you have a haunted shotgun?
What kind of a question is that?
I don't know what is any of this.
I couldn't let him keep it. You saw what he was doing with it. He was gonna kill all of us. He was gonna kill you.
No, I'm not saying we shouldn't have it, but I'm just wondering, why you have it.
Gun's haunted.
Sweetie, if I knew why it was haunted or why I have it, do you think I'd still have it? No. I would have gotten rid of it. Or, had it blessed or whatever. I don't even know what you do with a haunted object. But I would not be holding on to it if I knew what this was. It just keeps finding me. And I have no explanation for it.
Wait, you've seen it before now?
I recognize this, right? Hoop, I recognize this as my...
Yeah, absolutely.
It's my grandfather's shotgun. And I don't know how, but it was there when I woke up this morning in the chair next to my bed, and I didn't put it there. So I ignored it, and just maybe somehow someone in my family brought it over, and I moved it to bed last night, and I didn't even think about it. I don't know. I was really tired from traveling, but got ready, was about to leave, and I went to the kitchen, and there it was on the counter. And I hid it. I didn't touch it because superstition and all that. And I hid it in a place that no logical person would want to look or have any reason to be in my house and looking that in depth. But there it was in my hands when I went to take that shot. So that's all I know.
Hey, Nathaniel, what do you do with the haunted object?
I mean, if you find the right person, you could make some good money off of it.
What should we do with it right now?
I would say we could store it in the shop where the bear should probably go. And I'm going to look over at Viper and say, but we kind of had something weird happen earlier today at the shop. So I don't know that that's the best place for things right now.
Wait, you guys had something weird happen too and you didn't even mention it? Is that why? Is that why you guys got hurt? Like, I thought you were just in another fight.
I mean, fair, but for me,
Nathaniel
at least,
looks
not for
offended.
Nathaniel. Not for
Nathaniel looks
Nathaniel, but
offended
me.
for a moment and then is
I've-
like, yeah, okay.
I've known Nathaniel for like 2 weeks. Not even that, because you've only been dating them for 2 weeks. Maybe like 2 days. Had Nathaniel for 2 days, and if anything happened to him, I'd kill everyone in this room and myself. So fucking stressed.
Yeah, all of the glass, every glass item, the windows, the display cases shattered. But they didn't turn back around and the shop was fine. We got these cuts, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. All that to say, I don't think that the haunted shotgun should be in the shop that tried to kill us earlier, so.
No, that's fair, and also the shop isn't here, but, you'd said, like, maybe we should hide the bear. Maybe we hide the bear in the shotgun.
No.
We could do that.
But why not, Clara?
I've tried to hide it. It's just gonna come find me again, and it seems to be getting worse and worse. This time it tried to kill us. Or I assume it was the one trying to kill us. If it keeps finding me, there's no point in hiding it. I'm just gonna hold on to it. At this point, because it's gotten heavier, I've moved it from like just holding it casually in my hand to like over the shoulder.
Okay.
Looking like a badass.
At this point, you'd all hear like the crackling of a loudspeaker go off. Attention! Good people of Stockton. The time has come for this evening's festivities. Now, I know you were expecting our usual midnight dance, but I unfortunately must tell you that this year's dance has been cancelled, but for very good reason. Replacing it with a scavenger hunt. In years past, the old mines that this town grew up with, that funded much of this town's prosperous nature, was sealed almost 30 years ago after that terrible, terrible accident. This year, we've reopened it. It has been cleared, it has been proven safe. And I, as your mayor, have engineered an Easter egg hunt of sorts. There is treasure down at the bottom of that mine shaft. Anyone who brings it back will be rewarded handsomely. Don't let the festivities... don't let the stepping away of the festivities dampen your moods. As soon as the hunt is done, you are welcome to return to your drinks, and your dancing, and your games. Just don't return empty-handed. Any of you. And somehow that last part seemed directed at the five of you.
Did it seem like the collective five of us, or did we feel like we were each individually being singled out by that comment?
Collectively, the five of you.
Okay. Okay.
People have just gotten up, if they were eating something, have dropped it to the ground. If they were in the middle of a game, they have just simply stopped and started walking. People that were on a roller coaster or in a ride or in the Ferris wheel are physically just unbuckling themselves, climbing out and just climbing down these rides.
I don't think any of this sounds safe, up to code. I don't know, but we know we shouldn't go down into the mines, right?
I mean, normally I would agree with you, but that kind of sounded like a threat.
Threats are not allowed. We can sue the park.
I don't
Attempted
think the law's
murder.
going to help us right now. I mean, look at what's
Exactly.
happening. And he gestures towards like the people climbing down from the Ferris wheel.
A very thick
It's-
fog has started to roll in
From where?
from everywhere.
I hate this.
I would say that we should run, but I don't think there's any running away from this. I think we just have to beat some of these people to it.
Are they all
And
going towards the mines, or are
They
they
are.
just kind of like in?
all
Okay, I was
headed the
wondering if they
same
were like in
direction.
NPC mode. Okay.
Is anyone looking out into the fog?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if it's all around us, yeah.
At this
Go
point,
pull up my sheet.
Yep.
I'll pull up my
You would
sheet.
see not every person has been pulled to this call. There are folks that, just like you, are watching all of this happen and just start backing up, just heading back towards where their cars are parked. They'd enter that fog, and their silhouettes would just kind of disappear, replaced by a larger silhouette, probably close to 10-ish feet tall, almost humanoid-ish in nature. The outfits, the silhouette kind of looks like they're wearing this long trench coat. He just hovers there for a moment before the silhouette turns to look at all of you, gives a bow, even reaches up, takes off the hat, puts the hat back on, and just kind of slinks back into the mist. I need you all to make another sanity roll, please.
Hey,
Say it, Kian.
That was pretty hot.
Wasn't gonna be me,
rolls,
but also
a
hot.
4, an 8, a 43, a 100.
I'm gonna use a hero point. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's our first 100.
Sure. Of this game.
Mhm.
What was I rolling? Sanity.
Yeah. Much better, the 34.
And almost had me with that bullshit.
This
Coop
figure
don't.
just steps back into the fog, as if just waiting. What would you all like to do?
Is there fog in the direction of the mines?
It's rolled through the entirety of the town, yeah.
So we will have to go through the fog to get to where the scavenger hunt is.
It seems like trying to go away from the mines or try to leave the town would be very bad for you.
And Hot Buddy Boy is in the away direction.
Did you give us the scavenger hunt information? Is I have a goldfish brain? Like
Just you're going down to
when
the
you
mines,
have what you're looking for?
you'll just know what you're looking for.
That's not a scavenger hunt, Hoop. You have to have what you're scavenging for.
Well, you better figure
It's
it
a
out.
surprise.
freaky shit.
How do I know? Like there's a lot of rocks down there. Am I looking for rocks, Hoop?
Better figure it out.
Hoop, I'm real nervous. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Please don't punish me for being an asshole. I'm just really nervous. Sorry.
I would like to go up to the edge where Hot Buddy Boy is.
Mhm.
Can I see anything? Can I like make out any features? Can I see anything past the fog, like the town, the parking lot, anything like that?
Kind of see the cars a little bit. But even just stepping up close to where those people disappeared, that silhouette would slowly start to materialize, just leaning down so the two of you are face to face.
Does he do anything?
No?
Okay. I'm gonna stick my hand through the fog.
In a very slow motion, one of his hands will come up. Just these long fingers, and just kind of wrap them around your wrist. Pull you a little closer to him, lean down, and just make the motion of planting a kiss on the back of your hand. And then let go.
Stop it!
Hoop, I already said he was hot. You didn't have to do that.
We got room in the thruple for one more.
We do. Y'all just replace me with the mist monster. It's fine. When I take my hand back, is there anything weird about it? I will turn back to the group. I mean, he didn't seem that bad. He kissed my hand. It was kind of nice.
I can kiss your hand,
Romantic.
babe. I can do that.
I'm going to hold my hand out.
I'm gonna kiss his hand.
Wait, the fog monster kiss? Kiss on the kiss?
Wait, what, Elsie?
They kiss in the same spot the fog monster hand.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I was joking.
'Cause-
A sanity roll.
Okay. Did you just tell me to do a sanity? Hoop, do I have to do a sanity
No,
roll?
I was telling Viper to make a sanity roll because he kissed the monster kiss. Like,
Oh.
second
Maybe I
kiss.
like that. Okay.
Yeah.
This is,
Maybe
oh
I'm
my
into
God,
that.
I'm exiting the conversation I started.
So, you are all being just ushered, whether you like it or not, towards these mines. You know, the longer you delay, the more of a head start the dozens of other people are going to have on you. So what would you like to do? Are we slowly and carefully making our way down there? Are you trying to get ahead of anyone?
Is anybody else running? Like the townspeople?
No, you know, walking at a brisk pace.
At least on Clara's end, she got like where she is in like the film industry not by sheer like force, but by more of like a talk your way into it and like a very methodical kind of thing. So I think she's more, I want to find out what we're looking for, what we're doing. Slow and steady wins the race. If we rush and end up dead, then we don't win anyways. So I think she's more trying to calculate what was said over the intercom and figure out where to go from there. But that's on my end. I don't know what else you guys. So her pace is more like thoughtful, slow.
Okay.
I'm like booking it, but not like ahead of the group, just like brisk pace. Like, you know how the scene in The Mummy where like the guy disguises himself as one of the undead by repeating Imhotep over and over again? Just imagine that, except like he's just like walking at the same pace, just like just like slowly walking forward a little bit faster.
So Richard's probably at least at the head of your group.
Does Nell
Nell
look
is-
like she's... Oh, nope. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
I was just gonna say she's probably begrudgingly going. Like, you know, there's a daunting creature over there, and messages that sound like they're targeted at us. But she like She looks like she's just taking notes of everything as if she's like planning one big lawsuit later on. Like, I'll play your games, but
So, some of the townsfolk are going to have a chance to get there first. I'm going to roll a couple spot hidden rolls for them. A 22, a 99, a 21, and a 62. 2 pieces.
How many of those are successes?
2 of them.
Hold on, Hope. I want to use 2 of my hero points to make them reroll.
I'll take
Are
2
we allowed to do that?
I'll take 2 hero points to reroll 1 of them.
Fine.
58. 1 piece has been found. A older woman, hair that's been pulled back into a ponytail. Just, even as you're all approaching, has been just absolutely just hulking these pieces of rock out of the way. Reaches down, grabs something. It almost looks like a shard of glass. And just absolutely squeezes it in her hand and is laughing and crying and smiling, holding it to her chest, and just starts to quickly just walk her way back up and out.
Well, looks like we know what we're looking for now.
The rest of you, if you are simply looking, it'll take a spot hidden. Unless there's something else you would like to do.
Are we
I
like
actually
in
would
the
like to
mine
listen.
tunnels?
Yes, you went down a ways. It has been, like, a staircase has been added, but you are down quite a ways.
I would actually like to roll listen to see if I can pick up on anything that the other participants are saying about what we might be looking for.
Richard, that is a success. Clark, that's a success. Nathaniel, that's a success. Viper and Nell, those are not.
JD, you have 1 hero point specifically for you, and Lonnie, I think you have.
I do. Yes, I would like to use that to
Don't have any.
reroll.
But you can still, we still have 15 hero points, so feel free to reroll.
okay.
Still a 44. That is still a failure from Viper and a failure from Nell.
I'm gonna spend luck.
Spending, that would be 15? Yeah, 15.
I think, or are you?
Yeah, that would be.
Viper would be 4.
Yep.
For me, it would be 15.
Oh, yeah, I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah. I think Nell is kind of just sitting there like getting frustrated because she knows this is all a game. She feels like she's being toyed with and she doesn't really want to partake. So I think she'll like sit there and she'll try to figure out what we're supposed to look for and just be like, I don't like, what is the point of all this? This doesn't, and kind of getting frustrated, I think.
I'm going to look at Nell and I'm going to say, look, I've been through some weird shit. What you do is that you play by their rules and you have a higher chance of getting out of here.
But they're not playing by the rules of like the world. This doesn't make any sense.
I don't think the rules of our world apply here right now.
Brain malfunction of a lawyer. What? What?
You know-
What other rules are?
The rules of the occult. I left.
Don't mess with those. she probably thinks you mean regular cult, but she's like, you don't mess with those. Like, I don't need to play games.
I don't think you understand what you're messing with. What we walked into here
Is
we
a
don't
walking
get a choice.
liability. I have so many things on this place. It's not even funny. I can get this place shut down.
If we make it out alive, what we're dealing with has its own rules, and we're just playing it. We are pawns in its little game. If you want to make it out, be a pawn, take down the queen, and then take out the king.
Okay, all right. What are we looking for? Like, just they weren't really descriptive. They just said don't come back empty-handed. So what are we even looking for here? What do they want? I don't get it.
I think it's something that has to do with glass. I think it's something where you know it if you see it. Something that is definitely wrong on this plane. And I'm going to take a hold of Nell's shoulders. It's like, hey, remember when we were little and we used to play hide and seek?
Yeah, but that was just like a fun little game. This doesn't seem fun.
Remember how they say games of what people play when they're young are play to teach us how to survive? How animals play to learn how to survive.
I didn't think that was serious. That was just what they told us as kids. It's just like a silly little, yeah, you know how to hide, but from what in the real world? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't matter. Like, what do we need to hide from?
It would normally be what's going on here, but we don't get that chance anymore. Now we fight. We fight with our wits. We fight with as much might as we have.
Okay.
I believe in you.
And she'll look like very genuinely at you, and she's like, "Thank you." And she'll try again.
Well.
Okay.
So done. The two of you are having this conversation. You'd see Viper picking through the rocks, and something would just gleam. You just staring down, you know that this is important. It has this greenish sheen to it. It kind of looks like glass, but at the same time, it almost looks like this somehow perfect piece of porcelain.
Grabbing it.
At that same time, Nathaniel, you and some others have kind of just gone to this big boulder and just trying to shove it out of the way. And it finally does move. It hits the other side and just lets out kind of this reverberating thud as it crashes down. And under it, you're staring at a lot of what looks like green glass that's been shattered. And there's one skeletal figure underneath. Tattered remains. It's barely describable as to what they were wearing. But there is these shreds of what looks like a plague mask.
I will take Hoop, I love you so much. I will take the glass and what I can of the plague mask.
Immediately, one of those other people next to you is reaching out to grab your hand. Hey, no. I saw first. That is mine.
I'm gonna hit him.
Make a brawl roll, please.
We're not fucking around anymore.
They're gonna fight back, which means they have to beat your level of success.
Hoop, I want you to know that I am, like, legitimately about to cry. I'm so happy right now.
You both failed. You go to take that swing?
I want to know what I heard.
Oh, I'll get to you.
Pause that. I want to cock the shotgun and use Intimidate to help Nathaniel win this roll.
Probably not this roll, but seeing this go down, you certainly could immediately afterwards cock it. And this figure would just look up at you, look at Nathaniel. He's going to take a swing at Nathaniel. Despite how intimidating your shotgun is, the desire to
even
win...
if I succeeded?
The desire to win and to get this piece is so much more rewarding than you could possibly be intimidating.
When he swings, I'm gonna shoot him then.
Take your shot.
God damn it, it's a shotgun. God damn it! Alright.
Don't roll poorly. That's poorly.
If you shoot me right now, Elsie, I don't have any personal hero points, okay?
Where's my... I don't either anymore. I made Hoop re-roll one of the guys. Where's my luck? Oh, there it is. Yeah, no, I'll spend... What is that? 17 luck? Yeah. I'll spend 17 luck. Wait, where is it? Let's see.
He's gonna try to dodge.
Oh, wait, that's 22?
Yeah, 22 luck.
I can't do math. I'm just gonna spend a hero point and reroll. What am I talking about? I can't do fucking math.
Sure.
We've been known. Alright.
He's gonna try to dodge it. Doesn't need
sorry,
to.
Ian.
I do need you to make a power roll.
Alright.
That is a success, barely. The barrel just starts to drift towards Nathaniel, and you have to pull it up as you fire, and it just reverberates inside this cavern.
Oh yeah, Kian, you do have personal hero points. You have 2 from Cass.
No.
Now he's going to take a swing at
Thanks,
Nathaniel.
Cass.
You can either dodge it or fight back. Dodging, you just have to meet his level of success to avoid it. Fighting back, you have to beat his level of success.
I will try to dodge. Hey.
I am rolling awful.
Perfect.
That would have been a successful fight back. But you duck down, that shotgun rings out, and for half of a second, everyone kind of winces at the sound, but immediately goes back to digging and searching. As you're ducking down, you were in a position to grab the mask, to grab the shard embedded in the mask, and just go.
That is what I am doing.
Before that figure even has a chance to stop you, you collected it and gone. Let's check.
Correct.
The voices that you're hearing it's not English. It doesn't even sound human. One, you can add 1% to your Cthulhu Mythos. And 2, I need a sanity.
Of course.
It's a 98.
No. That's another reroll, right? I'm not.
Well, you want to spend 38 points of luck?
No, I still got
Just take the fail.
Stream.
Just take the fail. How much sanity do you have, Elsie?
60. Oh, you're right.
You're
right.
fine. You're
I'm
fine.
fine. Give me that sanity loss. Give me that sanity loss.
It is 8 sanity loss.
Ah, damn it! I gotta go right now, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go.
I thought that was gonna be a D4. I didn't know he was gonna roll a D8
And I need
or D10.
intelligence roll, please, and you want to fail it.
Hold on, I gotta finish editing my sanity. Now I have to be 98. Okay. No, I did not fail it, Hoop. I did not fail that.
You did fail.
Oh, I want to fail it.
Yeah, you want to fail.
Oh my god, that's... Oh my god. Amen. Jesus, Cthulhu is real.
The words just hit your ears, and they make it hard to see, hard to tell if it... Are you standing on the ground? Is the world twisting under you, or are you just getting dizzy? Nothing makes sense for just a few seconds, and your brain just shuts it off. It just goes into self-preservation mode, shuts down everything, and for just the briefest of moments, you were just left standing there, stunned, before finally regaining your senses. I believe Nell and Richard were both looking for pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Did you both
I got
succeed?
a success.
Both
I got a
succeed?
success.
You are also both going to just see these shards. Like, again, perfect porcelain. Reach down, grab them. And at the just barest touch, it is cutting into your hand. You don't feel it, it doesn't hurt. It is so sharp that it is drawing blood without you even realizing. Immediately, the two of you are just going to get screamed at, just telling you to drop it. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you. You shouldn't even be here. And they're just going to start rushing towards the both of you. Just a small crowd of people, 6 or 7 people around you, just start piling in.
I don't get these games, but then I want to start running.
Both of you like to dodge?
I would like to dodge. I'm good at that. And I'm also kind of good at brawl.
Ooh.
It's a 95
Ooh.
and an 88.
Ooh.
Either of you
Yeah,
want to
no.
re-roll those?
Yikes.
Can I try? I'll use a hero
Um,
point for that.
Jelly, you also have 2.
Oh,
here,
when did those come in? When did those
At the same
come
time, Kian's did. I added you guys in the chat, but I don't know. You don't have it open.
in? No, I don't. Sorry.
Re-roll it.
But you have
I'm
one
gonna
after that,
need-
and Kian hasn't used either. So.
35. That is a success. No. Are you re-rolling?
I'm gonna donate $10 and give Lonnie 2 because
No,
Lonnie is
no.
the only one of us who is. No,
That's fine.
I've
No,
been
it's
meaning- nope.
okay.
I want to watch Turk scream and pee his pants on stream with Hoop, so I'm gonna donate $10.
That does mean that if I fail again, I'd cost you $5 for nothing.
No, it's $10. I'm sorry,
It's
I
not
said
for
$10.
nothing.
So you have
It's
2.
for charity.
It's not for nothing. It's for
That's fair.
Turk
That's
peeing
fair.
his pants on stream. So
Go ahead. Re-roll it.
Thank you. Masterful
3.
dodge. I stumble a little bit and then I just take off and bolt.
So the 3 against Richard. I would need a hard success for any of these to hit.
Okay.
The 22 is a success, not a hard success. A 66 is a failure, but a 3 is a hard success.
Damn.
One of them is going to just get this lucky shot as a fist just comes crashing to the back of your head for 4 points of damage.
I
You
got
can clearly
10
feel
points.
blood splatter. Some of it is theirs from their hands that they tore up searching. Some of it is yours. Now, I would have to roll a 1 for any of these to hit you.
You know, I would say I dare you to do it, but that actually seems terrifying right now. So, seems like prompting you is a bad call.
No, a 33, an 87, and a 38. 2 of those are successes, but not enough to beat your 3 that you rolled. You
Thank you.
both manage to slip out from their hands as the mob is as much pulling themselves down as they were trying to pull you down. And you're both able to get to the stairwell and start climbing your way up. I believe that just leaves us with Clara. Or is Viper still down here as well?
I don't think Viper would have left Clara, so
And I didn't
Yeah,
leave Nathaniel in that situation. We're all 3 together.
Yeah, to be clear,
that
I would have
whole
stayed with
scene.
them.
Then the 3 of you are still there. Clara does not have a piece. And you're looking around, seeing that more and more pieces are found as more people are just screaming in joy, crying as they turn and just start sprinting their way up. Clara, will you make a luck roll, please?
Ooh, so glad I didn't spend that luck, right?
49 is a success. Just kicking around the rocks, you can see that you, as well as everyone else, is starting to get worried. No one's finding anything else. People are starting to get desperate. They're lashing out at each other. As 2 bodies just hit the rocks, just absolutely just laying into each other, fists flying. It causes this little cave-in. You and everyone around you sees the glimmer of a shard of white. There's that standoff moment where everyone's just looking at one another. What would you like to do?
I would like to intimidate them with the shotgun.
Okay.
Again.
Yep. That's a 2. I need a power roll, please.
What happens if I use 1 point of luck to make that a critical success?
Then I will roll absolutely nothing against you.
I will do that.
Then a luck. And then a power roll, please.
Wait, why am I making a power roll, Hoop?
Because you have the shotgun out pointed at people.
But I'm not attacking them. You said only power rolls if we attack them. This is intimidation.
Right. If you escalate a scene to violence, yes. This is not in your control.
I'm not.
This is not in your control.
Then, in that case, I would like to spend 14 points of luck to get that to a success.
Okay.
Wait. What happens if I don't succeed on this?
We'll find out.
No, you know what? Fucking let it roll. Let it ride.
Hell yes.
Let's go, Chaos. I literally
Let's
came into this saying I was going to be
fucking
feral.
go.
What am I doing? No. I said I was going to be feral. I'm sorry. I'm usually playing my normal way. I want to be feral. Let's go.
Just pointing this weapon out as you are slowly stepping forward towards this shard. Everyone is just waiting for your guard to drop. They're waiting to pounce. One of them takes a step forward, clearly ready to just leap at you. And it's instinct. It's part instinct. It's part not even you doing it, but the shotgun turns, the trigger is pulled, and the person just goes soaring back away from you, tumbling further down into the mine shaft. Everyone else is still watching as you step up, grab the shard. Much like the others, you can feel the slick feeling of blood as it is cutting into your hand, but it doesn't hurt. And the 3 of you are welcome to back your way out of this mine shaft.
100% guarding Clara, for the record.
Yes.
She is.
Yes.
We are putting ourselves between her and these people.
Yeah.
even as you are going up, you hear more fights break out. You hear people wailing and screaming out of frustration, out of misery, out of desperation. But it's not going to help. There's nothing left to find. You reach the top to see that Nell and Richard are already up there, have already been escorted towards the town square, where everyone is standing. Everyone that found a peace, the mayor, a few other high-ranking individuals in this town are standing there in front of a statue of what everyone assumes is just some old, founder of this town. No one really questions it. But these pieces are being assembled. And they all look at the three of you. The mayor just gestures. A very, very friendly, just, come on over.
Is there a role for a vibe check?
I believe that's psychoanalysis. Or no, that's psychology. Right?
A
Psychology
little bit better.
is a
I have
vibe
10
check.
hope points.
Psychoanalysis.
Yeah, it's psychology.
Psychoanalysis is like
It's just-
snapping someone out of a
Mhm.
attack.
I'm gonna try. I have 10 points in psychology, but
Luck.
That was
luck.
close.
Luck.
luck.
You could spend
luck.
3
I'm,
luck.
Luck.
I'm spending luck. That was so good.
A 13. You needed a 10. Everyone here, excluding the 5 of you, seems to be absolutely thrilled. They are almost vibrating with excitement as your 3 pieces come up.
Is Hot Boy in the Mist still hanging around?
If you stare at the mist too hard for too long, I think you could just about see the silhouette of a figure.
Okay. I'm going to turn to Viper and Clara. Something doesn't feel right.
I mean, none of this feels right, but like we just have to do it. Like
I don't think that this is a good idea. Where are Nell and Richard? Are y'all nearby? Have y'all given your shards to?
I will say it's entirely up to each of you whether or not you've handed your shards over yet.
Okay.
I think I personally would probably have waited to make sure all of you got back up.
Okay.
I feel like there was like a group huddle at the point where we all reunited at the exit of the mine. Why are you laughing? How else are you gonna describe it, Hoop? Like,
It's fair.
gotta like game plan. In it to win it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it descended into fucking chaos down there. People trying to find these things.
Do we know what they are?
I've never seen one before, but I found this cool mask with it.
Is there any way that we can kind of like be unseen from anyone else like does it seem like anyone else is coming up from the caves like empty-handed and disappointed about it, or are they like trying still?
Everyone that's still down there is either fighting to the death or desperately searching.
Okay.
Hey,
I will hold out the piece that I have and see if like if anyone else does too, like see if there's any way we can tell what it is.
Yep.
Funny little
Can
question.
I use my knowledge?
Occult knowledge?
Yeah.
That's what I was about to ask. I was like, funny little question.
This would
Who
fall
out of us
under
has the
Cthulhu
highest occult
mythos.
knowledge? What?
You have it, Elsie.
You have a 1% chance of being able
I'm
to
gonna
figure
do
it
it.
out.
Let's
somebody
go.
somebody got it in my game
Yeah, they did.
on that one.
All right. If I don't get it the first time, I'm gonna spend a hero point. I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
Let's see what you get.
Oh,
Yeah, I know that's nope.
Do you want to spend
Hero point.
90
Nope. I'm sorry,
luck?
hero point. I don't have 90 luck, and you know that.
oh,
You want to spend 83 luck.
No, but I want to push it.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
You have a
Okay.
1% chance. Don't go crazy.
Let's go. Let's
Don't
fucking go.
No.
You have heard the whispers.
I do, in fact, though, have enough luck to make that a 1.
Your mind is starting to recall them, even though it shut itself out. You are forcing your mind to recall those whispers, just opening your mind up to whatever is out there. And that fog is starting to take shape. Like there were creatures just sitting there, just out of sight, but now you can see them. They're these almost frog-like creatures, massive and bulky, and their legs bend in joint after joint after joint, just as if they had 4 or 5 elbows on each limb. And their face is just an octopus. It is just tentacles just down its face. And they all turn to stare at you. What would you like to know?
I was not prepared for this question. What would I like to know? These are always the worst questions. I never know how to phrase them. Because if I ask, what should I do? They're going to tell me to do what they want. And that's not necessarily the best thing. What would Clara ask, though? What is the safest option to get us all out alive?
Hand your
Jelly, you
pieces
would have been
over
muted if you said something.
and leave.
Or it might be one of the times when your thing wasn't working.
Hand your pieces
What?
over and leave.
Do you know what it is? It's like we're all holding it out, and I'm probably like trying to like piece it together. Do you know?
I mean, a person would come over and just very carefully with 2 fingers take your piece. Kneel down in front of that statue, just kind of set it down on this little sprawled out blanket where all the other pieces have been laid. It kind of takes the shape of like a human face.
At this moment, I would like to explain to the group that, in so many words, that I cannot explain what I saw, or how I saw it, or what I know, or form words to even comprehend a way to explain to you what I know, because I do not entirely understand what I have seen and what I know. But what I know, if we all want to leave here safe, we have to do this. We have to give them the shards. Just like the mayor said, if we want to get out of here alive, this can all be over. We just have to give it to them, and that's it. We can leave here like nothing ever happened.
What does it do?
And we can pretend this was a bad dream.
What does it give them?
No
What does
strings
it-
attached.
That seems like too good of a deal. As your lawyer,
Sometimes
seems like too good of a deal. What does it give them?
what I saw, Nell, cannot be confined to the laws of human nature or books. What I saw and what I know is that these shards need to be given back to who they belong to.
Nathaniel,
This seems like
you are-
some weird.
go ahead, please.
I was just gonna say this seems like some weird like fortune teller rhyme thing. Can't think of.
I
more
want
eloquent words than that.
to look Nell in the eyes and take her hands. And I would like to use charm to persuade her into this by saying, do I look like the fortune teller who tried to give us some bullshit answer with those tarot cards? You can ask our friend here.
I'm not saying that you're
They
a fortune
were-
teller. It's just whatever this is.
This is a
We're
contested
giving
role.
them something.
I leave it up to Lonnie. If you feel that this argument is persuasive enough, or if you would like to make a contested roll.
I don't know.
Lonnie.
That's
This
a
is
hard
personal.
question.
I'm just playing with what I've given. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, hard question.
Hi, Shelf Collective. Thank you so much for the raid. We heckin' love you.
Do it for the vine, Lonnie. Do it for the vine.
What am I supposed to do? I'm doing a roll? We're doing it to is that
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
God.
What do you contest against charm? What is that?
intelligence?
I think
My character would probably just sit there and be like, no, logically speaking, I cannot.
is it I think yeah, it's probably intelligence. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, it's for me. Logical brain versus
Oh my god.
persuasiveness. That's a 4.
Yeah, you're right. Here you go.
And a 52.
Here you go. Here, have it. Sorry,
Well, she'll probably say like, I can't. I trust you. I'm sorry. And she'll kind of like just look a little ashamed as she's just handing it over to you.
I don't let go of your hand, and I give it even more like a reassuring squeeze, and I say, you don't have to say that you trust me. You're making the right choice, Nell. I promise. I'm your friend. Why would I lie to you?
Well, goes all back to trust.
But you don't
be
need to
fair.
doubt yourself.
You know.
But you don't need to doubt yourself. This is the right choice.
As long as we all get to leave, and I think I'm okay without carnivals for a little while after this.
Me too. Totally agree.
Nathaniel, you have specifically been looking for this figure in the mist. As you are looking over at Clara, who is saying this with so much conviction that for sure this is what we need to do, there's a silhouette above her. And a hand that's kind of stretched out, fingers just very gently tapping at the space behind her neck, just waiting.
Would you say, Hoop, that Clara is being puppeteered in this moment?
Could be.
I will. I'm gonna grab Viper's hand and say, I know that this is your girlfriend, but something is not right.
No, she looks. I mean, she looks fine.
No, there is something behind her that I don't know if it's controlling her or giving her thoughts or what, but you know this isn't the same vibe that she started with. She's smarter than this. She wouldn't just buy into this.
I mean, a lot of weird stuff has happened. There's been a haunted shotgun, there's been glass exploding, there's been a scavenger hunt, and people just losing it on each other. I mean, it's been a... I mean, what is the other option if we don't hand this over?
I have no idea, but I don't think that this is the right choice. I don't think she's making that decision because she wants to.
I can see your hesitation over there. I assure you, this is the only option. Now come. Hand over your pieces.
I forgot the mayor was there, and I thought that was the guy in the mist, and I was like, oh no. Hoop, could I voluntarily do a sanity roll for this creepy crawly behind her? I feel like I'm freaking out. It's a success.
Everyone's been rolling really well, either really well or really bad. That's it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is the shard embedded in the mask, or was it just near the mask?
It was embedded, which you could pull it out pretty easily.
Hey, babe, you'd look hot in that mask.
Fucking knew you were gonna say that. I needed an in-game reason to do it.
Neon Lights Roleplay, thank you so much for the raid. We heckin' love you so much.
Hey! Thanks, y'all. I'm going to take the shard out and I'm going to put the mask on. And I'm going to, like, look probably at Clara first to see if that thing looks different. And then I'm going to look at the statue and see if anything looks different.
What's left of the glass around the eyes, it's bloodshot. You're staring at not Clara or Viper or anyone else. You're staring at a young woman never seen before, but they have a rifle just trained directly at you. And even though the eyes are trying to show tears, you can clearly see that there's a smile on her face as she pulls the trigger.
I'm going to very...
All that time, the only thought that is emanating from this mask is, we have to find it. We have to put it on. It has to be us. Need a power roll, please.
Oh, fuck.
Failure.
I'm gonna let it be a failure.
You have the shard in your hand. You see Viper's shard. The two of you are standing next to each other. It would be very easy to reach out, grab his, and add both of them to this weird altar that they have set up. And then it would just
Do
take
I feel
one
like I
piece.
can... Do I feel like I can still resist that, or no?
At this moment, that is the compulsion that has entered your brain. Once that's done, there is no further compulsion to do anything else. You would be free from there.
I will turn to Viper, creepy ass half destroyed plague mask on my face, and say, I guess you were right. I guess this is what we have to do. And I will hold my hand out for the last piece.
I'm gonna make a psychology roll. It's not gonna go well, but I feel like with this sudden shift, that's at least warranted. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Not well.
No, with the
yeah.
57, that is a failure.
Wait, 1 second. I think you have a hero point left. You do not.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That's fine. You know what? I think this is fair.
Oh, we do have 12. We do have 12.
I'm gonna let
Or
it
let
ride.
it ride.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it ride. I think Viper was already on board with this.
Yeah.
Now Nathaniel's on board.
You've asked
And he's-
Nathaniel to trust you and to trust what's happening, and he is. He's decided to give in and trust you. So
Yeah, why would I doubt that? So I think Viper is just gonna nod and be like, yeah, and then we can get out of here.
Yeah.
And he's gonna hand over the shard.
I do have a question.
Mhm.
For that second visual of gaining intelligence of Cthulhu knowledge, do I gain any mythos from that second one? From that second encounter? The one I rolled.
Yeah, one more.
That D4 betrayed me. That's
It
rude.
did. It really did.
We could have had it all.
But yeah. I believe that, Nell, you have handed your piece over. Nathaniel and Viper, their pieces are handed over. Richard and Clara?
I would take our pieces up myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's like the collection of them that have been carefully arranged in the shape of a human face is smiling at you. The statue above it, you probably just didn't notice it before, because who notices a statue? But the hands are pointed down, like as if the statue itself were reaching for these shards.
I got a better idea. It's also very bad.
Hit me.
I don't know what would happen if I just happened to just like yeet it into the mist.
Welcome to try.
Can I look through the glass first? Just like hold
Glass.
it up to my eye.
Oh, like look through it?
Yeah.
It's like porcelain. It's not exactly see-through.
Oh, okay. I'm going to try and discreetly just like I feel like either which I do, I'm dead. Which at this point, do I save my friends or do I save humanity?
The age-old question.
You know what? Greater good. I'm gonna try and discreetly like throw it into the mist.
Yeah.
Not like trying to like sneakily do it. Like
Very subtly, just kind of like holding the shard out, wait till it looks like no one's looking, and just like that's the flick of the wrist, just trying to get it out and away. And something would catch your wrist. There's that silhouette that just kind of looms over you now. You see the figure take off its hat and just very casually, very gently just set the hat on top of your head.
I don't like that. I already know I'm dead.
Would you even try to dodge?
I mean, I could try, yeah.
Sure, roll it.
Okay, 1 second.
That other hand, just claw-like finger, just starts like at the shoulder and starts tracing down, and you were just pulling away from it, even though its hand is still clasped around your hand. It has no intention of letting you go. Yes.
So you know how roles have kind of been switched? Like, I am no longer technically a hero, but I still maybe have 3 villain points in my name.
Sure.
Can I use a
think
villain
you-
point that is intended for me? Make Jelly reroll.
Well, I'm going to spend one of my villain points to reroll.
Why can't you spend one of mine? I'm trying to get rid of them.
That's much better. That claw that starts with his shoulder just starts carving down. You can feel it ripping through clothing as we're trying to pull back away. And then it's just like a knife to the chest. That hand just shoots forward.
Oof.
How much health you got? Do I even need to roll this?
Is it 10?
I can't roll less than 10.
Okay. Then I'm dead.
No, not necessarily. You could make a con roll. It's true. I've been there with Hoop.
That's fine. You know
He's
what?
gonna roll like
I should roll it. Just, you never know.
Yeah.
No, without bonuses, that's a lot. Richard,
Yeah, I'm dead. Bye.
you go to throw that shard, your hand is grabbed, this thing just looms over you, and then there is just a hole in the center of your chest. What do your final moments look like?
Goodbye. I am going to like look at everybody that is like handing over the shards, and what do I see above my friends?
You'd see Nathaniel, mask on, willfully handing over 2 pieces. You would see Clara holding Nell's piece, and I assume going to hand it over. They've given in.
I'm going to yell to Nell, take it back. Destroy it.
And I'm just sitting there watching you be murdered as you're saying that.
Need you all to make a sanity roll, please, because your companion just got skewered in front of you.
Uh-huh.
Hey!
Ooh.
Girly pop!
Ooh.
Oh, you still have what I gave you, Lottie. Use
Oh,
it.
that's right. That's right. Oh my god. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't roll worse. Just don't roll worse.
I'm good.
It's not
I'm
worse,
good.
that's better.
Then can I roll something else to try to figure out, like, try to shake my head clear of all this and try to figure out, like, if I should try to listen and, like, what possibly just happened that made Richard say this so that I know what to, like, a psychology, I guess.
I'll give you a psychoanalysis yourself.
Okay, those are equal. I did that for a reason. Oh my god, of course. I will spend the luck for that. Okay. So I pass.
What's everyone else's sanity rolls? An 11. We are rolling very hot. Until we aren't, with a 70.
It's fine.
12. Well, those of you that succeeded will only lose 1 sanity. And one of you that failed would lose 4 sanity. Richard, you did die with a hero point left. Nell is very clearly staring at you, trying to understand what is happening. Why are you dying? Why is all of this happening? What is the one message that you want to get clear to Nell? One directive that you think is going to save Nell's life?
Do whatever you can.
She's still, even after, like, for a second after you're not able to talk anymore, she still just, like, stands there like a gape. And then kind of does that, like, double take of realizing that Clara is literally walking away with said piece. And goes over and tries to grab it from her or stop her. Probably talk to her because this is her friend, but, like, is psychoanalysis something I could use to also try to snap someone out of something if they were...
Absolutely.
Could I use psychoanalysis to try to do that?
Go for it.
Hey, Hoop, I know we're not really in an initiative
Oh my-
situation,
Mhm.
but if I see Nell moving towards Clara, I am very convinced that this is something we need to do. Clara is on board with this. Nathaniel is on board with this.
Mhm.
I'm throwing a knife not with the intent to kill, but with the intent to stop.
Even just buying Clara a few moments. Now, as you are reaching out, just getting ready to plead, there is just the flash of a blade. In those few moments of looking back at your companion, the person that you've had no choice but to trust your life with since you got here, and Nathaniel and Clara, your pieces are handed over. Now, you could really only at this point stare. But you are the only one in this room that has not drunk the proverbial Kool-Aid. What would you like to do?
So psychoanalysis, a successful role in psychoanalysis wouldn't be able to get me to like shake Clara out of this at all.
Is there anything to shake you out of, or is this just what you believe to be right?
This is my reality now.
There's nothing to shake her out of.
Are all of you? Oh my god. She's like shaking from having a knife like thrown in her general direction and just kind of like is looking around trying to figure out what to do. She can't get the can I get the piece back from Clara? So Clara has already handed it over, or
They have been handed over. They have been set down on the ground. And you can now hear whispers
what is the
escalating
closest
into
heavy thing that I can grab?
screaming. I mean, there's barrels, there's boxes, there's rocks.
Okay. Something that has a lot of surface area but is heavy, so probably like a barrel if I can lift it, hopefully, maybe, kind of. And literally try to throw it in the direction of these glass pieces that are all conveniently in one place. Disperse them.
You reach out, something grabs onto your hand.
No. This place is cursed of some kind. What is this? What is the puzzle that's happening? What is this? And she's just staring at the hand and just like tries to see if she can like wrench her hand back.
It is
Can I do something?
tugging firmly. There's a few things that are happening near simultaneously as you are reaching out to grab something to throw, and your hand is being grabbed and then yanked, trying to just pull you off balance. These shards have collected. They are screaming. Nathaniel and Clara, the two of you are closest. If either of you wanted to pick it up, you could.
Wait, like, what do you mean?
Pick
Pick
up
up
the
what?
mask.
That's all you, Kian. That's yours.
Before my boyfriend makes the worst choice of his life.
JD, do not steal this from me.
Oh, I'm not going to steal it from you. I'm just going to say that Viper steps up between the two of you. And he is going to kiss each of you. And then just say, do what you gotta do, babe.
I gotta listen to my boyfriend. I gotta pick up the mask.
Kian.
Your boyfriend threw a knife at me.
Consider, Kian. Can I put the mask on you?
Oh my god, yes.
You're all going crazy. Oh my god.
I will take off the plague mask that I have on, and I will hand that to Viper.
Can I try to roll a psychoanalysis on Nathaniel and see if just anything will stick to anybody? Like, just.
Do I still have that one hero point that I can donate to Nell?
Sure. You're gonna want to save that. You definitely gonna want.
Oh, no, because you could potentially come back, maybe.
No, I mean, you're welcome to donate it by all means.
Oh.
No, you're going to want to save that.
That is the best fucking sentence you could have said, Hoop.
I love that. That's incredible.
Richard's words still ringing in your ear. You are calling out to the others, desperately falling on deaf ears. The mask is picked up. Clara, you are leaning forward like a proposal scene between three star-crossed lovers. You are holding out this mask. Nathaniel,
Viper has put on the Plague Doctor mask in the meantime.
Of course. Nathaniel, you're taking it?
Clara, how are you? Are you holding the mask out to me for me to put it on, or are you trying to put it on my face? You're muted, baby.
Every time! This is your scene. What would you prefer?
I think that if you'll allow it, how it's playing out in my head, is that you hold out the mask to me, and I will push it back to like get you to put it on my own face instead of me putting it on myself.
Then that is how it happens.
And I absolutely let it happen, Hoop.
Your Cthulhu mythos would jump up to 100. You are staring at infinite worlds, at infinite times, at people from places that you recognize, from places that you don't, from people that look ancient to people that look so bizarrely futuristic that your brain, what's left of your human brain, could never even comprehend it. Now, the others have stopped fighting. Clearly, you are not going to get through to them. In that hand where you have been grabbed, there is just a sudden weight. Looking down, there is a shotgun brandished in that hand. And straight in the scene from Ghost, this figure in the mist kind of picks up that hand, grabs your other hand, just positions you in a firing stance.
What? Is it trying to aim for me, or can I aim?
It seems like it knows, it can feel that hope is gone. Like everything you've tried hasn't been enough. It hasn't worked. You've still lost everyone that you've trusted in this place, and it's just giving you a kick.
Is there any way I would be able to aim for the mask without actually harming Nathaniel?
You can definitely try.
Okay.
Do you have any skills with rifles?
Yes. That is the firearm skill I took.
You can roll this with a bonus die.
Okay. How would I add the bonus? Oh, it's
Yeah, when you click it, it should give you the option.
Hey, Hoop, casual question.
No.
Can I
No.
jump in front of my boyfriend?
No.
I'm
No.
not trying to shoot.
I
Oh.
would like to make this a dex off between Viper and I.
Yeah, I think we're both
Go
trying to
for
get
it.
in front of Nathaniel.
Go for it.
I am not even present enough to protect either of them.
Is this dodge or dex? Sorry.
We call this just straight dex. $39 versus 31. Lara, you are just a moment faster. Nell, if you spend 29 luck, you can make this an extreme success.
And again, I'm aiming at the mask
At the
and
mask.
hoping to not. Okay. Yes. Do I? Yep.
29 points
What
of
happens
luck.
if I spend 19 luck?
Well, you still need to make a dodge roll to get in, to basically force Nathaniel to dodge and for you to take the shot instead.
What was my 31?
To outpace Viper.
Oh. Alright. Alright. I'm sorry, Lonnie. I'm sorry.
Let me save. Let me save all of you if I can. Stop it.
No! I would like to push it.
Okay,
I'm not spending hero points on villainous actions. But I will push it.
push it.
It's not villainous. You're saving my life.
I'm not trying to kill
Told ya.
you.
Doesn't matter. I got a 12 on a push.
Nathaniel is physically shoved out of the way. Nell, that shot rings out. Farah, you're not making any move to dodge this yourself. You are simply trying to get in the way.
I'm trying to take the bullet.
Farah immediately just recoils from the impact and just goes tumbling to the ground.
There's just this like look of pure horror on Nell's face. And I think she just like ends up kind of just falling to her knees. I don't know if the thing is like tall behind me, but I just kind of collapse down onto my knees.
Whatever this thing is that tried to give you that moment to take the shot, it's let go. And the mayor, townsfolk, honestly, even Nathaniel and Viper, if the two of you wanted to, figures just start closing in around you.
I mean, I do think seeing Clara go down, Viper would have dropped down to cradle her body in his arms. And is staring murderously at Nell.
You can tell that. I mean, if you look, that you can tell that she did not mean to do that.
And he sees that and he doesn't care.
I think now's a good time for me to try to run. Maybe I think I'm gonna do that.
Do you have 14 health, Clara?
I have 13.
Clara.
Oh. Jeez.
That's a funny question, Hope. 14. Absolutely not.
Lara, one moment there, the next second, bleeding profusely from a hole in the chest, and dead.
What is the level or degree of hit point loss for instant death? How many past your HP?
That is a great question.
I'm pretty sure it is, but just for like reference in case it's not, because it's like I have 11 hit points, but it was 14. 14?
14, yeah.
Why you always hit me with 4? Why are you doing 14 hit points in one blow always to me?
It's just you.
I understand. Personal. Got it.
I am not sure.
Now, take this opportunity to run. The GM is distracted.
If damage taken is more than your maximum hit points, then it is just death.
Well then, so long, farewell, Avi to say good night.
No, you still have the shotgun, but they are closing in on you. If you wanted to run, this would be your opportunity.
I absolutely run.
May I ask, Hoop,
Yes.
how aware is Nathaniel versus whatever this mask is, like whatever will this mask is trying to impose?
I would say very, especially since you just watched Clara die.
Okay, then I am chasing after now.
Yeah.
Full speed.
Viper, everyone else disappears into the mist as you are left there alone.
And I'm just going to take this moment to be with my girlfriend. And he is just going to kneel there, cradling her body, plague mask still on, and just say, Clara, I wish you hadn't done that. It should have been me. I was the one who brought him into our lives, and you were a star. You are a star.
Over in the mist, running faster and faster, just trying to go anywhere. Now, you would start to feel like you're running through molasses. You look behind you to see Nathaniel, the only one giving chase. Giving chase is a very loose term, as it doesn't even look like they really have to jog so much as just walk. They are keeping pace, even catching up to you.
Is there still more bullets in the shotgun?
It's only a handful of ways to find out.
I prepare to be able to use it again, and again am aiming for the mask, not for Nathaniel, if possible.
Lonnie, you have 2 more hero points.
Oh jeez. Okay.
From me. From me.
Stop.
No, I won't. I won't.
Nathaniel,
I'm dead, so this is how I can help.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I gotta use that one so I don't actually hurt Ian. Okay, one.
That is
you
a
cannot
one.
tell me. You cannot tell me that doesn't break the mask.
Nathaniel, the part that's left in you knows that Nell is friend, but a majority of you just sees food. What is Nathaniel doing?
Well, I didn't know that I was hungry. So that changes things. Am I still Nathaniel?
Yeah.
Or am I feeling mostly masked now? Like, how much of this feels like it is being controlled by somebody else?
25% Nathaniel.
Okay. I mean, we're all rage at this point. I am probably walking directly up to the shotgun barrel. And I imagine that I would probably, like, I'm not thinking that Nell can do any harm to me, so I kind of just like go to casually brush it aside to get to Nell herself.
And it's point blank into the forehead of the mask just goes off. Nathaniel, will you make a con save, please?
I think I still have 2 hero points
Mhm.
if I need them. I don't need it.
Don't need it with a 21. That mask is shattered. Shards just rain down. And as much as it tried to drag your consciousness down with it, it's now just Nathaniel staring face to face with Nell. Nell, I need you to make a power roll, please.
Okay. %.
What are these rolls?
Foundry only likes us in Call of Cthulhu.
Your fingers itching to pull the trigger again. You know there's another bullet. You know Nathaniel can't be trusted. Nathaniel is the monster, is the problem. But that's not your thoughts that are thinking that. It's something else. And you just pull the barrel away.
I'm like looking dead at Nathaniel, and I just say, I never wanted to hurt anybody. I'm so sorry. I was trying to get that mask off of you. I didn't think that I mean, I guess I should have figured, but I didn't think that either of them were gonna try to jump in front of me. I'm so sorry.
She was saying from the beginning that that gun was trying to kill her.
Yeah, but that mask was gonna try to take you over too. What else was I supposed to do?
I don't know, because now I'm assuming, Hoop, that it is still mist everywhere. I don't know, because now we're stuck here. Claire's dead. I can't even get back to Viper. I don't think that I actually saw. I think I was already gone by the time Richard died. So yeah, I don't even think I know where Richard's at.
There's got to be some way out of this. I mean, we went to a carnival. It's not like there's got to be some place where we can go. There's mist, but like it's got to let up somewhere. We can go back and get Viper. We can try to see if we can just all get out of here as much as we can with most of our group.
I'm gonna start trying to collect the glass pieces, Hoop.
They're so very sharp. But you can.
I'm gonna gather all of them. Whatever this was, this thing showed me things that weren't there. Maybe if Clara puts the mask on, it'll save her. Maybe she'll be fine.
I'm gonna say that we're gonna jump to a little bit of a cinematic moment. Viper, you feel someone just very gently place a hand on your shoulder before it kind of grabs and pulls you up to your feet. And by up, I mean it is pulling you the 10 feet off the ground so you were eye to eye. It's not the end.
What do you mean it's not the end? She's dead.
Not.
What does that even mean?
I can show you.
And it will be her. It will bring her back. She could still be a star.
That body is dead.
Then if it won't be her, then what's the point?
There are infinite. You know one.
Then are there infinite me's as well?
Yes.
I would like to ask to make a sanity roll.
These two? That is barely a success.
Which I think makes sense because Viper is very torn. And he doesn't seem to be fully buying into this, but he does ask, and what would need to happen for me to see all of these infinite worlds and infinite versions?
Let go.
What happens if I don't let go? For her, for me, for all of us?
He takes the other hand, just takes just two fingers and kind of places them over top of your heart, and just very slowly starts to drive the nails in.
Doesn't seem like you're giving me much of a choice.
Always a choice.
If I'm dead, I'm dead. If I'm alive, there's still options. So fine. Fuck it. I'm letting go.
Just kind of pull back the hand that was digging into your chest and just toss you back into the mist, where you will fall and fall and fall. The other two of you. You were sitting there, trapped. You can hear shouting as they are looking for you both. This figure will simply manifest, lean down over both of you. Going to kill you. I will show you everything.
Are you trying to save us? You're not
No,
with them?
I am freeing you.
We did what you asked. Why does it still feel like we don't have a choice?
You always have a choice.
Then I choose to go home.
Nathaniel, that mist would overtake Nell. Nell is gone.
Is this the top hat person? I'm going to hold up the shards in my hand up to them. Um, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how to save Clara.
There is no saving. You can find others. This is one Clara. Infinite.
Who is yelling? Is it like townspeople yelling?
Townspeople.
Well, I mean, I don't want to die here. I'm gonna hold on to the shards though. I'm not gonna drop them. And I'm just gonna look at Hot Boy in the Mist and say, what do you want me to do?
Let go.
Okay.
That hand just kind of reaches out, grabs your shoulder, and very carefully just picks you up. So the two of you are almost eye to eye. I sent you both a message in the chat. Thumbs up. This thing, it would start to take physical form. Skin that you recognize, hair that you recognize, an outfit that you recognize. And it's no longer some formless mist creature holding you up above the ground, but it's Viper. Holding you very gently by the shoulder. You take the other hand and just kind of, do the lift your chin motion. And if you are accepting it, would lean in for a kiss.
I think amidst all of this chaos, Nathaniel kind of sighs in relief that things have gone to shit. At least Viper is here. And it is very soft. And yes, would return the kiss.
You are swallowed by this kiss that just draws you into the nothing. And you and Viper, fully embraced, are falling. That just leaves one. Now, with an aching head, with limbs that feel like you got tossed around a car accident, with bruises that will probably not go away for months. You open your eyes. You're staring at the ceiling of your apartment. You're in your bed. There is a bouquet of a dozen roses sitting there in the spot next to you, with a note that says, "Thank you."
Does it say who it's from?
He doesn't.
I think she, like, being of the mind that she is, I think she'll probably like sit there and kind of fuss over, why there's not a name on the flowers and trying to like think of, what it could be for. But then I think she kind of just lets herself lie back down and just stares back up at the ceiling again. And in a look of partially relief, but also partially realizing what just happened, she just starts bawling her eyes out. Yeah.
I think with that, 2 down, 2 unknown, and 1 survived. That's the end of Chapter 6 of the Caravan of Cthulhu. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to everyone that came out to support us in our show and donate. You all are amazing. We love you so much. And we're supporting a really great cause, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Ironic that we chose Cthulhu to do this, but we don't question these decisions. But yeah, you were all an amazing cast tonight. And I do want to go around one more time, give everyone a chance to tell you who they are and where you can find them on the internet. We'll go same order we did intros. So first up is LC.
That's me. Mission success. Lonnie lived. Let's go. So happy. I'm not even kidding. None of this to our viewers out there was planned at all. Did not expect the plot to go this way. Did not expect to play the characters that way. The only thing planned was throuple. That's it. The roles for the rest of it. So to preface this, thank you to our donators, our viewers, everything, because this could not have been possible without the hero points and villain points that were given. Normally this is not a thing. Like, we do not spend hero points and villain points with such gusto. It's not thrown around like this. This really was made by you guys. So Lonnie lived. Thank you to our donators. As for me, I'm LC. You can find me on all social media at Optimistics with 2 eyes, as you can see in the display. I will not spell it for you because it's confusing. Where can you find me in the next few days? I wish I could tell you my mom grounded me and Hooper, so we cannot be playing games, but I will be back on Sunday for our finale of Call of Cthulhu Week with the Night at the Museum, not to be confused with the Ben Stiller movie, because Hoop has never seen a movie in his life.
Sure.
So let's see how the week ends. Can we reach our goal? Can we drag Turk into this scare fest with Hoop? Who knows? Again, thank you to our donators. We are well beyond our initial goal of $555.55. We are now currently at, after tonight, $826.96. So for less than $200.
Yes.
You can also see Turk pee his pants with a soundboard next to Hoop, playing some kind of terrifying game. It'll be great. For saying that, I will surely get reamed on Monday in Lancer Dustgrave, where I will be playing the lovely Pilot Min and her awful NHP, Apophis. Can I roll as good as I did tonight? The answer is probably not. After that, you can find me on Singularity with King's Gambit on the 26th, and also in Singularity again for our own campaign of Call of Cthulhu with Speakeasy on the 2nd. And then after that, I will be making a reoccurrence again on Dustgrave, but on the 6th, we have a special High Shelf Collective game, where I will be playing the survivor of my first game, first slasher flick.
Barely.
And there, Hoop! You're just mad I knew how to spend my genre points. Hoop has also promised me a death in that game, so if you're interested in seeing me die, which I know a lot of you are, for some reason, I really don't know why, but it'll be a really fun time. Next week, we'll show the survivors from the next game, and which is some of the cast here will be present in that game. What day is that?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yep.
This
The 23rd.
Wednesday, the 23rd. You can see them play, which I highly suggest doing because Hoop is running a really great campaign there, or not campaign, but mini-series. It's super interesting. Have no idea where the plot is going. So I highly suggest you check that on the 23rd, but I'll let them tell you more about that. And in the upcoming weeks, that is all I have. So take it away.
To JD.
So as we all know, I always have way too many things going on. In the coming days, I'm just going to stick to those. You can find me tomorrow night with Exquisite Corpse Presents for Sister Cities. We just returned for Season 3. It has been amazing. I cannot wait to continue to get to play this character. On Sunday, we will be recording Academy H with Live from the Apocalypse, our Masks Actual Play podcast. We will also hopefully be dropping an episode that day. We'll see how that goes because it is a combat-heavy episode and there's going to be a lot of editing. And then I will be with Live from the Apocalypse a few more times next week. You can check my Twitter for that, but as Elsie mentioned, I will be with High Shelf Collective on Wednesday for Slasher Flick. And we will see what happens to the next bad boy that I'm playing. See if he manages to survive. Who knows? It's going to be a good time. I think that's it for me. Yeah, otherwise, check the socials.
Yeah. And over to our valiant survivor. Because you just asked to go home.
Well, what I didn't actually realize that you were just going to be like, okay, yeah.
That's what you wanted.
All right. No, I thank you. I wasn't expecting it.
Lonnie.
Hi. I am Lonnie or Looney Shaws. I have had the pleasure of being the typical attorney type that just wants to point out every single flaw and think that somebody's doing anything wrong. But I am very grateful for tonight. I have had a very rough week, and I love everybody in front of me, and they are all incredible. And this has been a good part of the week. So I love you all. Thank you. Seriously. This was all I had for Cthulhu Week. So after this, you will just be able to find me every Thursday over here on for Delta Green. So I'm very excited. I had to miss yesterday, but next I will be in episode 2. And I'm very excited to join and play with everybody there. So again, thank you to all of you guys. And I think this is the first time I've like officially survived a Call of Cthulhu game. So I appreciate you all.
I was in the first episode of Delta Green, but I will not be in any of the rest of the seasons. If you're wondering why, go watch it. But that brings us over to Jellyfish.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jellyfish Lines. You can find me everywhere at Jellyfish Lines. You would have found me on Tavernaut tomorrow, raising money for the entertainment fund, but I need sleep. And also my physical and mental health have been bad. So go watch Tavernaut. We are donating to the entertainment fund, and we are going to help all the entertainment workers that are out of work keep their houses and pay their rent. Please go help them. They need it more than I ever will. And you can find me everywhere at Jellyfish Lines, just about. And keep your eyes peeled.
Heck yeah. And then over... do we call Kian, like, the agent of chaos in this game? Like, was there a catalyst that was...
To be fair, before you steal this from me, Elsie, I feel like between Dr. Anderson and Nathaniel, I've earned the title.
Oh, 100%. I was not going to steal it from you.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought you were
no,
going to
you
steal it
just
from me.
I was just as hyped for that, but...
Hello, everybody. My name is Kian. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. You can find me on Twitter at uptight_chiffon. You can find me on Blue Sky at uptight-chiffon. Other socials, other places, I'm not really sure. I've been Nathaniel tonight. I also got to briefly return as Dr. Anderson, which I am so grateful for because that's one of my favorite characters. If you missed it, Monday night's Cthulhu game was a lot of fun. Next up, I will be on the 23rd in Slasher Flick with JD being run by Hoop over on High Shelf Collective. I'm playing a conspiracy theorist. I'm very excited about that game. Next Saturday, our Fabula Ultima campaign returns every other Saturday here on Lost Caravan. I am playing a little guy who is actually also trying to save his girlfriend in that game and possibly acquire a boyfriend along the way. So, if you liked the vibes, we're getting there in Fabula Ultima.
Leaving out to the important fact that one of them is a dragon.
Hey. And the other one, wait.
Can't tell you.
Damn it. The other one is being tortured right now, okay? Hoop and I are having words about it. Next month, I will be over on Bleak's Son's channel. I will be hanging out with JD. We'll be playing Vaesen, Penny Dreadful themed, which I'm super excited about. Keep an eye out because Nova campaign or season 2, Nova-ish. We're using a different system, but season 2 starts very, very soon. I'm so excited to be returning as Nikki Breyer. It's going to be so much. I love that game. You can catch most of the episodes. YouTube ate one of them, but you can catch most of the episodes on YouTube. It's phenomenal. I could not scream about that game enough. JD is also in that game with me, and it is just so near and dear to my heart. I've got a couple of the projects coming up. Oh no, every second Tuesday, you can find me and LC over on Singularity for Gay Camp Night. We're a bunch of gay kids at gay camp, and it's going to be a slasher flick very soon. So, you know, we're going to see how that turns out for us. And then...
Not even called Gay Camp. We keep calling it Gay
No,
Camp.
it's not.
It's not Gay Camp.
It's called Camp Runners Cross. Sorry. Thank you, LC. I always forget.
Me too.
And then I've got a couple other projects coming up later on this year, so keep an eye on the socials for that, and that will be the first place you see them. And that's me.
Okay. That's just me. I'm Andrew. I was your keeper for tonight's game, and for most games around here, although you're only going to see my face 2 more times in Cthulhu Week. So we have 2 guest GMs that's going to be here tomorrow and the day after. Right? Yes, tomorrow and the day after. But yeah, this is all for charity. We traumatize our friends because we love them, and we love doing this, and we love storytelling. But that's all I got. Kept everyone late enough. I'm going to throw a raid over to our friends at Distal's place, who is playing Endeavors of the Swords Coast. I don't know if that's a D&D module or what it is, but it sounds awesome. So, with that, as always, be good people, do good things, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.